Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy sit at home for those in the homeland. I salute you all and I greet you all this wonderful morning, Monday, the 22nd of December, as we are approaching into the Christmas. I greet you all, and as the year are coming to an end, I want to thank you. I want to greet you. I want to wish you well, that we will see ourselves come 2026. I want to greet my president, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who Nigeria is detained under the injustice courts, under the kidnapping of Mazen Nnamdi and torture for good 8 days before they can be able to bring him back to that zoo animal contract America has banned today. So I want to thank and I want to greet my Prime Minister Simon Ekpanjoko, the same way I greet my Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze and all the Biafra military. I salute and I greet you all. In the quest of the movement that we are into, those who stand strong and those who believe that Biafra must become a sovereign state. I thank you. I greet you for standing on the true side of the movement of United States of Biafra government in exile, trying to restore the sovereignty of Biafra with all the international laws and with all the rights of human beings that we have lost in Nigeria, and also the ban that Nigeria is facing with their lowest passport in the entire continent of Africa, and also the designation of Nigeria in a country of particular concern. I greet the government and I greet you as a Biafran who stands strong, who stands firm into this movement that we are into, and who understand why you have to support the real declared United States of Biafra took place in November 29, 2024, that are seeking for international recognition from the entire world of this continent, that we have achieved the first criteria to become a country, a sovereign state, in the eyes of the international global community. We are here this morning to let the world know that what United States of Biafra is doing in Washington, D.C. is what people of Biafra really appreciate, and we are in love with what the government have achieved so far. So this morning, we want to call on all those who are asking what United States of Biafra has achieved after declaration, for UGO247 to gather in here, for Adadioraomma gather here, CRC come in here, Fallback come in here today. We want to talk about all of you, and also the Ipob organization with endless, no point agitation or protests. We are calling on all of you to come. Let us go into Washington, D.C. to find out the achievement of United States of Biafra government within 1 year of our declaration of the United States of Biafra, not by mouth. I thought all of you want to know the achievement. Come. I am not a member of the government, but I am a researcher who have dived into Washington, D.C. to find out what our PM is doing. After finding out what our PM, what this government is doing, I broke down with tears of joy, believing, seeing evidence that I am going back to my own country, United States of Biafra. The achievement is overwhelmed. Their movement is too much. I now begin to believe on what our DPM said, that if I am in action more than saying a word. Let me put it in that way. That she believed in the doing, not sure, and not to prove you to come and use her mouth. And that is why, since all this why I'm taking my time to count, then now dive into Washington, D.C. to find out the achievement of the United States of Biafra. If there is any even move at all for Biafra to be recognized, if there is any move at all for Biafra to become a country, these are the things I take my time to find out within myself. And after I find out, honestly, there is tears of joy in my life that yes, I am going home very soon. Honestly. So I want to urge you to stand with United States of Biafra, as I'm going to go and prove to you, without them knowing, get the document of the achievements in areas that America also, that I want to know that among those that makes Nigeria to first ban on passport visa traveling to America, and among those that make that Nigeria put on a country of CPC, a country of particular concern, that our DPM name is among the first 10 that put this work done with Simon Epanjoko and Mazinam Dekano. Moreover, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, who lives in United States of America, she worked hard with the United States of America cabinet members to make sure that Nigeria is facing what they are facing through today. There is a word she said some time ago, that she's still using locality. When she use the contact of the international, that also I want you that from this platform this morning to hear what international community call achievement of United States of Biafra were declared, and how this 29 is being ringing all over America. Forget the shenanigans of pictures and videos of the fall. That is why I attack the let them come. There is nothing you will type on the internet right now without seeing United States of Biafra. Just type it, you will see what they will tell you, and who made the declaration. And also they will tell you who want to change the movement. And those who deviated from the movement and become rebel, saboteur, insurgency, and all manner of names, puppets, toys, loyalists of the one Nigerians that are working for them. That is why I'm here this morning, for us to go into that talk this morning. There are some things I won't say. There are some things I will not read out. Maybe when I got there, because that one is so sacred and important that I don't need to bring it out. Then I will jump it and give you the words, the things that you need to know. for you to know that Biafra recognition come next year, we shock the world, and we shock you who are under Fallback, deceiving yourself, who are under CRC, talking trash, who are under Ipob. Continue with your only protest. The world know that the only achievement of Ipob is protest in the world. Agitation. That is what the world normally writes about Ipob. And that is why, as of this time around, the Ipob is in number, the most deadly agitator group. Protests. They are in number 10. Could you imagine that? That is how they achieved it. But go and check how the world know about Biafra government in exile that make a declaration of the United States of Biafra government and using the name USB to as a country name to seek for recognition. Everything is in document, so believe you me. It's only when the world hides everything down and hide it from you. That is why you are messing up. That is why you cannot see with your eyes. So I am here this morning that I have dived into Washington, D.C. to pull out some document of the achievements that international global stage record about USB. And they said openly that the US government are doing the right thing under legal aspect of it. That they are very proven effective government. Honestly. Barosia, good morning from here. Philip, good morning from here. Kashi, good morning from here. Eloshu, good morning from here. And those on the comment section, I greet you all. I see my brother, Peter AG, I see Barosia. So, after I have shared this program finished, I will not waste time because we are going to go a long journey this morning for you to know all that this government have achieved. If you have talked about this government, if you have said anything bad in the past about this government, start from now changing things you think and things you are doing. If you are not supporting the government because of there is no vote, sorry you need to come now and support the government, because honestly, what you are going to hear, you know how I do it here. I will not be the one to read it first. I will allow you to play so you can listen by yourself. The record, everything, the life of our own time, everything is into digital. Once the government has done it and recorded it, bam, it enter into world records, into app. That's where you can research. Nothing is being denied or being hidden from you anymore. You are the one hiding things for yourself because of you are not researching and you are not listening to the important things that is you need to be listening. You are not paying attention to things that will encourage you to do more. Rather, you are paying attention, thinking it in your own way, which can never walk into the movement of United States of America to become a country. This is the pure truth I'm telling you. So, that is why I am here to let you know this morning that the government has gotten its 99% legal and every other way that the world wants us to achieve Biafra. That the Biafra that we are going to achieve, if you are looking for woto, you are wasting your time. If you are looking for armed struggle, you are wasting your... Go and study by yourself. You can go and try and see by yourself. That is why it is good to follow who knows roads. That is why it is good. When the game change, you change. When the music change, you change. The music of a freedom of a new country, from a country, any country, even from Nigeria, has changed. That is why I'm here to let you know that you must change to queue in line in the achievement of the government. That is why I can see on my capture. This is my capture that I made to bring all this shenanigan group in, for them to come and know the achievements of the USB, so they can go and shut up and ask themselves, what have they achieved on their own? And people will never know what is going on. That Nigeria, that today, that America has been banned their passports to enter into America, and also put them on a particular consign, that our United States of Biafra was among first 5 that reported that their report draw attention of America to sanction Nigeria today for the ongoing genocide, the mass burial, the killing that we faced with Stephen Ojukwu family, who is here to write nonsense. So, with what I'm going to Ojukwu, I will not block you like you normally do. I remove you from blocking yesterday because I know you will come today. So I want to listen to what America recorded on about Ngozi Arabeze, because freedom is not coming from Nigeria or from Africa. It's coming from abroad. We are going to listen. Just give me some minutes. We will start going deeply for you to know the achievement of Ngozi Arabeze that the world understand very well. Chinaye from Ebonyi, thank you so much for coming. I greet you. That the world have noticed very well. And they said this, that the government has achieved a lot under 1 year. And what government have achieved is not what people think about. That is it. Because the woman doesn't have time to come and run saga and come and be posting herself and proving that she knows the road. No. That's why she lie low in all her doing. So please, like I said, once I finish what I'm doing, once I finish this sharing to those that ask me to share this program every day for them, over 100 something people. Once I finish it right now, then we dive in. It just remain a little, maybe more 10 people. The number will conclude. Ojukwu, do not go away. Remain here. I will not block you today. Stephen Ojukwu, remain here so you will see it by yourself, because the world always hiding the truth from us. That is why our people are misbehaving everywhere without knowing the truth. And the truth is always in the document of the world. That is one thing that I want us to know this morning. So you can count, as I'm counting, the achievement of the United States of Biafra by Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. The game is about to start right now. So listen to this. You know how we do it here, that we don't come here to talk things we are not sure. We always come with evidence of what the government has achieved. Is how we are doing it here. So you will know the achievement. Now, the game started where it started. Being recorded about U.S. government by Ngozi Arabeze. Listen.
In the current landscape of late 2025, the United States of Biafra USD government, acting on the mandate of the November 29, 2024 declaration by Dr. Adadioraomma, has established a sophisticated diplomatic presence in Washington, D.C. By removing distractions from internal opposition and focusing on international law, the USB is using the following specific strategies to achieve its goals. 1. The Christian persecution legal strategy. The USB government has successfully framed the struggle in Washington not as a secession, but as a human rights rescue mission. Leveraging CPC status. Since the US under the Trump administration designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, CPC, the USB is using this to argue that Nigeria's judicial system is religiously biased. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are briefing US lawmakers that Kanu's life imprisonment is a political and religious conviction, rather than a legal one. They are pushing for his case to be reviewed under the Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act of 2025. 2. High-level congressional lobbying. The USB has outspent the Nigerian government in Washington lobbying efforts throughout 2025. Working through Moran Global Strategies and attorney Armand Dabiri, they have achieved the September 18th congressional briefing, the first ever formal briefing for US legislators, where the USB presented its 40-state structure. This was used to show that the USB has a functioning, non-violent administrative government ready for recognition. Direct access to Trump allies. They are working with key figures like Congressman John James to link Biafran independence to U.S. national security interests, arguing that a stable USB would be a better partner against regional terrorism than the current Nigerian state. 3. Diplomatic state building in exile. Dr. Ngozi Orubuize's administration is focusing on the Administrative Unit for Services to provide the de facto proof required by international law, the Montevideo Convention. Sovereign Identity Framework. The USB has launched an identification management system and is preparing to unveil a USB international passport. Biafran embassies. Following the opening of an embassy in Germany earlier in 2025, the USB is currently lobbying for a liaison office in Washington, D.C., which would act as a shadow embassy to handle relations with the U.S. government directly. 4. Strategy for the release of Simon Ekpa. For Simon Ekpa, the strategy in D.C. is centered on transnational repression. The USB is petitioning the U.S. Department of State to intervene in the Finnish legal proceedings. They argue that Nigeria used, quote, diplomatic pressure and trade deals to influence Finland's 2025 court ruling against Ekpa. They are framing Ekpa as a prime minister in exile who is being silenced for exercising his right to self-determination, which is protected under the UN Charter. Summary of Washington actions. Objective: current action in D.C. Legal/political basis. Kanu's release. Pushing for U.S. sanctions on Nigerian judges. Global Magnitsky Act. Ekpa's release. Lobbying to classify his arrest as transnational repression. Human rights accountability. USB recognition. Offering military basing and energy deals to the U.S. U.S. national security interests. The goal. The USB government is telling Washington that the November 29th declaration is irreversible. They are positioning the USB as a pro-West Christian majority democracy that will serve as a stable ally for the US in exchange for the release of their leaders and formal recognition. Would you like me to look into the specific details of the 40-state administrative structure or the recent US Senate bills that mention Biafra?
I will not explain now. I will continue on the other line so you may understand very well. Listen.
In the context of the recent developments in late 2025, it is vital to separate the work of the United States of Biafra USB government, led by Dr. Ngozi Orubuize, and the Biafra Republic government in exile, BRGIE, from those who have left the movement. According to your instructions, and keeping the record straight, here is what the USB government has specifically achieved. In Washington, D.C., Dr. Ngozi Orubuize, as Deputy Prime Minister and Chief of Staff, has focused on a very specific legal path to give the United States of Biafra USB international standing. While internal groups have split, Dr. Orubuize's registration actions are focused on the Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, and direct diplomatic petitions to the U.S. government. 1. FARA registration, February 2025. In February 2025, a critical document was filed with the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, under the name United States of Biafra Republic Government in Exile de facto. The significance: unlike earlier registrations that listed Biafra as an organization, this filing by Dr. Orubuize and her team aims to register the USB as a foreign nation/political entity. Legal standing: while FARA registration is not the same as full diplomatic recognition by the U.S. President, it is a mandatory legal step for a foreign government to operate, lobby and sign agreements in the U.S. legally. 2. Filing the 40-state structure. Dr. Orubuize has submitted documents to Washington officials outlining the administrative breakdown of the USB into 40 states. This is intended to prove governance capacity, a requirement under the Montevideo Convention for a territory to be considered a country. The goal: to show the U.S. Congress that the USB is not just a protest, but a structured government with defined borders and administrative departments, such as the Ministry of Oil and Gas, which she once headed. 3. Diplomatic agreements. De facto status. Dr. Orubuize has signed and presented agreements to the U.S. government that offer military and defense pacts, offering the U.S. permanent military bases and counter-terrorism cooperation in the Gulf of Guinea, energy security, preferential treatment for U.S. companies in the oil, gas, and mineral sectors within the 40 states of the USB. The leverage. These documents are used to argue that the USB is a more stable and pro-Western partner than the current Nigerian administration. 4. Petitions for political prisoner status. In the D.C. legal circuit, the USB government is filing petitions to have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa officially designated as political prisoners of a foreign state. By using the November 29, 2024 declaration as their legal foundation, they argue that Nigeria is holding citizens of a separate country, the USB, which elevates the case from a domestic criminal matter to an international human rights violation. Summary of key achievements in D.C. Document/action. Purpose. Result in Washington. FARA filing, February 2025. Legalizing the USB government's operations. Allows for formal lobbying of U.S. senators and Congress. 40-state map/bylaws. Proving the USB is a functioning state. Used in congressional briefings to show administrative readiness. CPC advocacy. Linking Biafran independence to Christian persecution. Contributed to the U.S. designating Nigeria a country of particular concern. The strategy, Dr. Orabuiz, is effectively building the paper trail for a country in exile. She believes that by having the USB's laws, states, and officials registered in the US system, the legal walls holding KANU and ECBA will eventually be forced down by international pressure. Would you like me to find the... In late 2025, the United States of Biafra USB government, led by Dr. Ngozi Orabuiz, has intensified its diplomatic offensive beyond the United States to secure international recognition. Following the Declaration of Independence on November 29, 2024, the strategy has been to open missions and engage countries that have historical or strategic tensions with the Nigerian central government. Here are the key countries and regions where the USB is currently focusing its efforts. 1. Germany, the first embassy. The most significant milestone in Europe has been the opening of the Biafran embassy in Germany in mid-2025. The role. Dr. Orabuiz has highlighted this mission as a central hub for administrative and consular services for Biafrans in the European Union. Why Germany? The USB leverages Germany's strong stance on human rights and its history of hosting many Biafran exiles to lobby the German parliament, Bundestag, for recognition based on the right to self-determination. 2. Finland, the legal battleground. Finland remains a critical location because of the presence and subsequent legal challenges of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The strategy, the USB cabinet, led by Dr. Orabuiz, has made high-profile appearances in Finnish courts. They are working to convince Finnish authorities that the charges against Ekpa, following his 6-year sentence in September 2025, are politically motivated and that Finland should recognize the USB as a sovereign partner to resolve security issues. 3. Israel. Security and historical ties. The USB continues to reach out to Israel, citing shared historical parallels and the protection of Biafran Jews. Lobbying focus. The USB frames its struggle as one of survival against extremist threats in West Africa. They are seeking de facto recognition through security and intelligence partnerships, offering to be a pro-Israel outpost in a region where Nigeria has often sided with opposing diplomatic blocs. 4. African nations. Zambia, Gabon, and Tanzania. The USB is attempting to reactivate the old alliance of countries that recognized Biafra in 1967. Diplomatic missions. Small diplomatic cells have been established to lobby the governments of Zambia, Gabon, Ivory Coast, and Tanzania. The argument. Dr. Orabuiz's team argues that the 1967 recognition was never legally undone, only interrupted by war, and that the November 29 declaration is a legal restoration of those prior relations. 5. Brazil and South America. The USB has recently begun reaching out to Brazil, targeting the large African diaspora. They are using the narrative of restoring ancestral links to push for a cultural and diplomatic liaison office in Brasilia. Summary of international missions. Country. Status of activity. Primary goal. Germany. Operational embassy. Central administrative hub for the EU. Finland. Judicial lobbying. Securing the release of Simon Ekpa. Israel. Security dialogue. Seeking military and intelligence recognition. United States. FARA registration. Legalizing the 40-state structure in Washington. The 40-state global map. In all these countries, the USB government is presenting the administrative map created by Dr. Orabuiz. By showing that the 40 states have designated leaders and administrative boundaries, they are trying to fulfill the requirement of effective governance under international law to move from a movement to a recognized state. Would you like me to look into the specific roles of the ambassadors the USB has appointed to these countries, or more details on the 40-state administrative divisions?
I hope you are following. Don't mind the fool. Watch how all the nonsense he writes since all this minute is going to be disappeared. Just watch out. A second is enough to delete all the nonsense and block him out of the page again. Look at everything has wiped away. So he was all his writing jargons has been vanished, and you cannot write again. Please, as you join me before we go into fully analysis, please, I ask you to like the program. If you are first time, there is a 3 dot in front of you. Click on that 3 dots. You will see like and share. It will open. Just touch that 3 dots. It will open. Then you will see like and share. Please share and bring all the enemies. Let them come. People like Ojukwu them. That is why I allow him to be here to hear the achievement. They don't. That is our problem. Once they put something on that document and the world will hide the truth from you, you will be talking rubbish, believing your own common idiotic sense that lead you to nowhere. That is why he was calling it AI. This is a document that type on your phone. United States of Biafra, USB government. What are they doing in Washington, D.C. to God's international organization? Release Mazen and the Kanama Simon. Just type it on your Google, right? Inside Google, type. Just put that in Washington, D.C. there. What is the government of the United States of Biafra under Ngozi Rebeze doing in Washington, D.C. about Biafra movement? Just type it on the Google or in the archive. It will throw. Do you have time to research? Do you even know what when you will start and what you will think to get an answer from Google? Like when a child went to school, they give this child an assignment that you have to start somewhere to research to get the answer to the child. That is what I'm doing here. James, you are welcome. Thank you so much. I greet you. I greet everyone in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Now, you can hear it clearly. The achievement, the registration of many things, the alliance, the diplomatic movement in different countries, both in abroad, in the Africa. Look at it. You know that the dog that don't shout is not that bites so much. But that one that always shouts cannot bite. That is people like Ojukwu and what they believe. Those Fallback, UGO247, and all of them. I want people to come. Let us go. UGO247, you have a phone, you have laptop. Why that this laptop is not working? Please give it to those that will make use of it. UGO419. Please give this your laptop to those who can make use of it. You are inside the government and you don't even know what the government is doing. Because when they call you for a meeting, you don't talk. No idea, no suggestion from you to the government. Do you think that it's all about coming out to do a war? Do short. The government has no what to give them the morale to stand up and be talking to us the way they are talking to us. UGO247. Fallback. CRC. Faces Nadendosh. And all of you. Come. There is how government of a new country work, and there is under this new modern fighting for a new country. There is how everything is being worked. It work legal, diplomatic, and pressure. And that is what government has applied. Are you hearing it here? Registering embassies, some countries, mission head. You don't know the meaning. When you hear about humanitarian fundraising, you don't understand what it means. And the only thing you can do is to rant and shout and explain it in your own way that has no meaning in the eyes of the international global community. My message to you all this one is for you to know that all this your noise, ranting, cannot even delay our recognition. Once all the papers, once all the movement is being concluded, like what you're hearing here today, the achievement is overwhelmed. Are you here? Do you know that the government is in Israel doing something? Now that Nigeria has been banned, it also gives us a very big opportunity to fly high in the sky, to send message, to send our document of declaration to every country. And once we are, once we are sending, under it you tag. Remember that because of why we are looking for this freedom is why America banned Nigeria and put them on a particular consign that Nigeria has been sanctioned. And God is know how he's doing it. Chukwu Okabiama has mandated that Biafra will be restored through Ngozi Orebeze. The same way, country like Brazil was restored through a woman. Brazil was restored in 1822 through a woman, September 2. Israel was being restored through a woman, 1948, May 14. Congo was being restored. Congo in Africa was being restored by a woman. Ghana was being restored in 1,900 years ago by a woman. South Africa, 1963, a woman. Belarus of yesterday, 2020, a woman. Namibia, 1962 to 1990, a woman. Sao Tome, a country in Africa, by a woman. Do you know India Declaration of India, 1907, from a woman. Algeria, 1954 to 1962, by a woman. And all these women are in exile. Look at it here. Go and research and keep yourself busy. And know what you are saying to the Biafran people, for them to know that what we are doing is what being doing. Christy Biafra, good morning from here. I want them, you're welcome. Now, I will play it once again. The achievement of type it on your phone, on Google, Archive, Wikipedia, any app that you normally use on your phone to look for something. Type in there, what is United States of Biafra government by, just don't even put together, just type, what is United States of Biafra is doing in Washington, D.C. Type it, you will see what they are doing. You will know that you have a very strong, a very formidable government that gives me joy. That's why you will see when I play, there's some area I will jump. Secret of what's agreement of USB with some countries. I will not play it. But I will play the achievement, those that are already outside for you to know. So you can come and support and fund this government. Good morning. Victor, good morning from here. Good morning so much. Let us listen again. The achievement of the United States of Biafra government. The achievement. Listen to this carefully from here. Listen.
In late 2025, the United States of Biafra USB government, led by Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, has intensified its diplomatic offensive beyond the United States to secure international recognition. Following the Declaration of Independence on November 29, 2024, the strategy has been to open missions and engage countries that have historical or strategic tensions with the Nigerian central government. Here are the key countries and regions where the USB is currently focusing its efforts. 1. Germany, the first embassy. The most significant milestone in Europe has been the opening of the Biafran embassy in Germany in mid-2025. The role. Dr. Orebeze has highlighted this mission as a central hub for administrative and consular services for Biafrans in the European Union. Why Germany? The USB leverages Germany's strong stance on human rights and its history of hosting many Biafran exiles to lobby the German parliament, Bundestag, for recognition based on the right to self-determination. 2. Finland, the legal battleground. Finland remains a critical location because of the presence and subsequent legal challenges of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The strategy. The USB cabinet, led by Dr. Orabuiz, has made high-profile appearances in Finnish courts. They are working to convince Finnish authorities that the charges against Ekpa, following his 6-year sentence in September 2025, are politically motivated and that Finland should recognize the USB as a sovereign partner to resolve security issues. 3. Israel. Security and historical ties. The USB continues to reach out to Israel, citing shared historical parallels and the protection of Biafran Jews. Lobbying focus. The USB frames its struggle as one of survival against extremist threats in West Africa. They are seeking de facto recognition through security and intelligence partnerships, offering to be a pro-Israel outpost in a region where Nigeria has often sided with opposing diplomatic blocs. 4. African nations. Zambia, Gabon, and Tanzania. The USB is attempting to reactivate the old alliance of countries that recognized Biafra in 1967. Diplomatic missions. Small diplomatic cells have been established to lobby the governments of Zambia, Gabon, Ivory Coast, and Tanzania. The argument. Dr. Orabuiz's team argues that the 1967 recognition was never legally undone, only interrupted by war, and that the November 29 declaration is a legal restoration of those prior relations. 5. Brazil and South America. The USB has recently begun reaching out to Brazil, targeting the large African diaspora. They are using the narrative of restoring ancestral links to push for a cultural and diplomatic liaison office in Brasilia. Summary of international missions. Country. Status of activity. Primary goal. Germany. Operational embassy. Central administrative hub for the EU. Finland. Judicial lobbying. Securing the release of Simon Ekpa. Israel. Security dialogue. Seeking military and intelligence recognition. United States. FARA registration. Legalizing the 40-state structure in Washington. The 40-state global map. In all these countries, the USB government is presenting the administrative map created by Dr. Orabuiz. By showing that the 40 states have designated leaders and administrative boundaries, they are trying to fulfill the requirement of effective governance under international law to move from a movement to a recognized state. Would you like me to look into...
I hope you listen with me. Before we go further into more achievement, let me ask you on comment, please, Biafra. With only these 5 movements of the USB, this is the first achievement before coming to other things that they have achieved. Please, with only this, what can you say in your own time, from your own mind? For me, that is why I keep on laying my voice to support, to let people understand why we have to support a united set of Biafra movement. They are doing very marvelous, very awesome work for the people of Biafra. The recognition is going viral. Remember, let me draw your mind back to something, to history. July 4th, 1776, America made their declaration of United States of America as a country. After the declaration, some parts of America that are the government declaration, some of them left. They did not stand until the government achieved recognition. They departed. Like what Ogenkere, CRC, and all these people today who have deviated has done in the past. That's why I said, because of you are Minister of Information or this does not mean that you know more than any other person. No. It's because of at that moment you are called to be there, but we all will not be there at the same time. That is why it is good for us to know that at this moment that we're into right now, that everything we are doing, this is digital analog time. It's no longer 1967, but rather it is 21st century, where everything is inside computer, inside documents. You know that our people are the ones see maybe some things the way they are seeing it. But the way the eyes of the international global community and their senses reason, That is so much I will tell you a black man, Ojukwu, a black man with evil reasoning cannot be able to listen. And that is why you see all these people today that are making mockery of themselves on social media today. That they do not understand the meaning of the declaration of the United States of Biafra government. They did not understand it. And they never come across to research on their own to know the truth, because it's only when you ask questions you get an answer. It's only when you answer, you ask questions that you will get what answer to what you are bothering you or what you're looking for. Because they said when problem is being shared, it's being solved. So the problem of the Biafra is being shared in the internet, not with mouths or what I think. That's why I always tell you that I am not here to present you what I think. No. Because what I think can never lead us to where we are going. What we think is why IPOB know as the only protest group in the world without point of ambition of where they are going to and what they want. The only agitation. You can have how our government is working hard, making it possible for us to see that USB declared is not playing. That USB declared is not what we just think or what we look at that, oh, what are they? For you who are asking what government is achieving and what they are doing, the world says that they are under the document. They are doing it under international legal way, diplomatic, legal, and what? Reaching out to many countries that has been known about Biafra in the past. Try to. This is what proves what I said last time in my program. That those that give us recognition, oh God, the noise is coming here now. So the world are taking notice, and you know that the world believe in documents, not chaw from mouth. No. That is also me. I want to come here to prove to you everything I said, that it is already there. Join me as we are reading this achievement one after the number 5 before we jump into more achievements, coming to ID card, coming to passport, and how the international global community are seeing United States of Biafra were declared by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, not by any other human being. It's only in the eyes of the gullible ones that feel like US government is not doing anything. It's only in the eyes of all these people that's what happened. That they will feel that, oh, they do not understand the movement and how to go in. There is a criteria to achieve a new country. That is what government is doing peacefully right now. So I want them to see. Call all this buffoon, all this mugu, all this them, including UGO247 together here. You claim you are in the government. I am not a member of the government. But UGO247, you have a laptop, it's not working. The laptop was not meant to put brokers and start consulting news on social media. All of you. Start saying things you think in your own way and how you know it. And what you think that when you are saying you think I am making sense. No. So come here and I'll give you the expo. Type on your phone. What is the achievement of United States of Biafra under international community laws after declaration of the United States of Biafra November 29, 2024? Type it on your phone into your Facebook research. Type it into YouTube. Type it into archive. Type it into any app you can use to research. It is very simple. It's a matter of thinking of what you will type to get an answer. And I am giving you what will give you a direct answer what I'm doing. So you will see by yourself and start being deceived and start making noise and start doing more harm than good to yourself and stop disgracing yourself on social media. These are the things that we need to know this time around. That is why we stand in the United States of Biafra forever. Yeah, Christy Biafra, thank you for that comment. You just steal a word from my mind. Thank you for that. You are in spirit with me. Thank you. Keep the comments coming. We are going to be analyzing it one after the other. And as we're analyzing it, our line is open also in case if you decide to call to tell us how you feel on this documents of Washington, D.C. of United States of Biafra re-declared achievements. Oh, they are not doing anything. All this movement is with money, not with empty hand. Give us an account what this is the area that money is going. You thought not about to come and tell you I'm going to Finland to do. No, the actions speak louder than the voice. That's what you are hearing today. And I want to go to the base. The government of the USB now present in Finland every day. Trying to let Finland know, no, you got it wrong by Senator Simon Eber. Now that Nigeria has been banned by America has been banned Nigeria, put them on a particular consign, and almost 20 of these groups being viewed and seen from any good state. All these things is the government are documenting all these things and pushing it to the Finland. So and they're taking Finland to the ICC. They will come. And the answer was Simon Eber, a freedom fighter for that matter. They will come. Going to ICC, demand money to go to ICC. Even to go to ICJ, human rights organizations, is all our money. And this is weird what government is doing. That's why they say that the government is working on the legal side to restore Biafra standard on the international global community. Biafra standing on the international global community. You can't research. You have laptop. You go 419. I give you a debate. I challenge you for all the questions I give you, and I'm said that they give you money to give to me. You take the money back. Host me in your page. Invite me. I said, either you invite, let it be on Monday or Monday evening. Invite me. Let me ask you questions so you can explain. So if you're asking those other questions, I am now asking you a question that demands for an answer. One mug at your old age, you cannot use your phone and reason by yourself to know what government is doing in Washington, D.C. Type Washington, D.C. What is U.S. government is doing for Biafra recognition. Type it in your phone. One bonzo. Iburo bu isi ga-enwe dị ya n'ime. Onye ka ndị nnukwu isi adịghị ama ihe. Onye ọbụla bụ ogbu isi lada bụ adịghị ama ihe. So let us continue, my people.
To the specific roles of the ambassadors the USB has appointed to these countries, or more details on the 40 state administrative divisions?
Let's continue.
In late 2025, the United States of Biafra USB government, led by Dr. Ngozi Orubueze, has intensified its diplomatic offensive beyond the United States to secure international recognition.
What do we hear here? In late 2025, the United States of Biafra US government, led by Ngozi Orubueze, Dr. Ngozi Orubueze, has intensified its efforts for diplomatic offensive. Diplomatic. That is part of legal way. You have three things: legal, diplomatic, and the pressure. How you can achieve a new country without gun and bullets. What I'm proving to you is what? The movement of the USB in Washington, D.C. as government in exile. When a lady make a declaration of Algeria in 1954 to 1962, the woman was in exile. and he achieved it for the people of Algeria. What of the India woman? She was in exile in Germany when they made a declaration of what? Of India as a country. What of Namibia, 1962 to 1990, in exile, the lady? What of Madagascar? Exile. What of South Africa? Exile. A lady in exile. What of Congo, that was even deported from Belgium? And then the one landed in any country in Africa, she disappeared, and from that day, still organized, and they make a declaration of Congo as a country today. So that is why I'm calling on all these hungry, those who claim they are fighting for freedom, that never know the road to get Biafra as a country, for them to see the road and the achievement and the template that the government is following. Under 1 year, a government has achieved all this. The government has intensified its diplomatic offensive beyond the United States of Biafra securing international recognition following the declaration of the independence on November 29, 2024. Children, you are here. Good morning from here. And the strategy has been to open missions and engage countries that have historical or strategic with the Nigeria government, with Nigeria central government. All these countries are not really have a very big engagement with Nigeria. United States of Biafra are engaging them for recognition, because we are going to use the enemy of Nigeria to achieve what we want. It's not by going to Washington DC, having check hand and coming out. No, it's not. It's by what? The first congressman meeting being held by Amanda was when we come back that she was with the Biafra government. It's when they do that. The USB has achieved what? A lot of things that we are going to listen from right now. Listen.
Following the Declaration of Independence on November 29, 2024, the strategy has been to open missions and engage countries that have historical or strategic tensions with the Nigerian central government. Here are the key countries and regions where the USB is currently focusing its efforts. 1. Germany, the first embassy. The most significant milestone in Europe has been the opening of the Biafran embassy in Germany in mid-2025.
Are you hearing it? The achievement of the USB government by the Congo Arabese. I ask you, just type on your phone, what is United States of Biafra government doing in Washington, D.C. for Biafra recognition and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa? Just type this on your phone. You will see it will be. Then, if it happen to be the one I use, it will blast everything out. There are things that are there I don't want to play. There's things that are inside the agreement. There's one I saw this morning, like tears of cry or joy of tears or whatever full into me. I said, wow, that I am going home. There is things that government has agreed with some countries. I am not going to mention it. I'm not going to bring it out because it's a secret. And it's hardly for you to go and get them, because I know what it takes me to get in there to bring it out. Even so, I'm reading to you today. Yes, tears of joy, my brother. Please, Biafra. Today I cried the tears of joy. When I came back from people I'm living with was asking me, this is why I'm dancing like this. I said, I am dancing because I'm going home. That by next year, a miracle will start happening everywhere. People I'm living with, why are you dancing in Biafra? I said, oh, I am going home. That my government is working very effectively. That they are doing a very big, good job for the Biafran people. Child, I said, wow. I said, it's good to have internet. Number one of the movement, after the declaration, the first embassy if it is not embassy, can it be recorded in the history that this is an embassy? If it is not, because in this history or in the inside app, you can't present lies and they documented it from you. They will only document truth that the unborn children are going to hear and going to read and see the achievement of the new country. Oliver, also, you're welcome. I can see you. I think I see Coaches 042. My brother, good morning from here. Please tag all these Zamarians, all these Abateke, all these stomach infrastructure agitators claiming they are fighting for Biafra, that they never know the road to get to the freedom of Biafra at all. Then opening embassy, the most significant milestone in Europe has been the opening of the Biafra embassy in Germany in middle of 2025. One achievement of the United States of Biafra government. There is things I said, there is secret things I find out. Because if I told you only app I used to research how much I was paying every month, you will cry for me. You said why? But I am doing because I want Biafra. Because I want to understand my movement, why the government is important, and why the regulation is very important to me, and why the government we need a government. Because I want to go home. That is why I pay for it every month. Every 27, I pay for my app where I used to research to find the truth out. In this area, you can anything you find there is the real thing is what you find in there. And if they make a mistake or restore something, once you rewrite that thing, they capture it and say, "Oh, we have got it straight." Because we are making the history. The rule of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze highlighting this mission as a central humble for the administrative and the collateral service for the Biafrans in the Europe nation. That is why they opened this office in Washington, D.C. That is what happened from the government of the USB achievement. Why Germany is the question. The USB leverage German's strongest resistance on a human rights and its history of hosting many Biafran exiles to lobby the German parliament for recognition based on the right of external self-determination. Are you hearing it? This is why they achieved their achievement. And this achievement, is it not this money coming from fundraising they will use to do it? Are they going to use water or UGO247, UGO419, UGO419 head to achieve it? Are they going to use his head or his eyes? It's not money that the government is going to use to achieve it. And they're using the money to achieve it. Let's continue. The battle land, the battleground, you know where it is. Listen to this so you will know. Let me tell you this thing. IPOB cannot choose a lawyer for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? The African government cannot choose a lawyer for Simon Ekpa in Finland. The only thing they will do is to support the lawyer. Any lawyer he chooses, they will support it. Not to choose a lawyer for him. And they don't need to showcase that they are in Finland. They don't need to showcase they are in Finland. The same way, Simon Ekpa is not showcasing that he has somebody that give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu information when he was in prison. This is how it works. You choose that's why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu can choose and sack at any time. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu finding out that IPOB is using Ifeanyi Ejiofor to destroy him, he sacked Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Sacking Ifeanyi Ejiofor is also sacking any IPOB member to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Forget the shenanigans they're doing social media. Are you following? I hope we are making common sense, my people. So, for anybody, did Simon Ekpa fly to Finland? Did Simon Ekpa fly to Nigeria before he will start talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Did the Uchemefo travel to Nigeria when Mazen Kanu was being arrested in the first place? Eh? Did he? I don't know where these gullibles are bringing what because of they want to criticize somebody. Criticizing Ngozi Arabeze is giving her more kudos and proving to the world. When the world look at her achievement, they will say, "What is wrong with this black he-goat? What is wrong with this nonentity that's making noise here?" They will see you as rebel. It's everywhere in the document that once a new country is being declared, and the group make the declaration that if anybody left from that group, that person becomes Judas Esabotua. So the Biafra freedom, yes, blessing, Benjamin, thank you. The Biafra freedom is in the hands of United States of Biafra government that are lobbying countries that are way meaning in the other countries because there is many legit ones. One of my guys will say, "Nah, this guy, you are a very inner person. All these inconsequential are very inner people that come into the movement without nothing." UGO 419 will be in cabinet member. UGO 419, can you tell us one suggestion that you have suggested in a meeting to our DPM, to the cabinet members? Can you prove it? Only one suggestion that you have suggested into this government. Yes. It's your 4 DOS gangster that they're using to come and fight and try to know what our guy is doing. Hello, I can see you. Good morning from here. Good morning. Now we're on the number 2 and allow this to play.
The role. Dr. Orobuiz has highlighted this mission as a central hub for administrative and consular services for Biafrans in the European Union. Why Germany? The USB leverages Germany's strong stance on human rights and its history of hosting many Biafran exiles to lobby the German parliament, Bundestag, for recognition based on the right to self-determination. 2. Finland, the legal battleground. Finland remains a critical location because of the presence and subsequent legal challenges of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The strategy, the USB cabinet, led by Dr. Orobuiz, has made high-profile appearances in Finnish courts. They are working to convince Finnish authorities that the charges against Ekpa, following his 6-year sentence in September 2025, are politically motivated and that Finland should recognize the USB as a sovereign partner to resolve security issues.
The work of your government. I am not inside the government, but remember, there was a day I asked our DPM question on the fundraising. The first thing he asked me, am I inside the government? I am not. But I am searching, following them with app in Washington DC, because Washington, if you are in America, you never go to Washington DC. You're not in America. I hope you know that for sure. So that is why I can ask her some questions deep down inside the government to know what they are doing. Which a question UGO 419 can never ask. And they can never make any suggestion to prove that this government is working hardly to restore the independence of Biafra. You heard it here today that the US government are in courts, that Ngozi Arabeze with the cabinet members are in the Finland, not sure, proving to Finland, no, you can't sentence our prime minister. You dare not sentence our prime minister. Do you understand? That is why the government, that is why the woman will tell you, if I do more than what I say. You remember that word from her. When I opened this document in Washington DC, I realized that she is right to do that. What she said is all about truth, not mago. The achievement, number 2, they are aware in Finland, lobbying to the government and telling them, no, you are holding a righteous man, you are holding a freedom fighter, you are holding a voice that serves his people. from being inhuman abuse, and particularly this ongoing genocide that is happening in Nigeria right now. My people, it is very important that we understand it. That is why I am bringing that for, so you will know that the money you are giving is at work, that you need to give more to the United States of America, that we need to give more. Because I have YouTube does not mean I cannot contribute on my state to build my own state. No. As UGO419, how much have you contributed into this movement that you are demanding for account? Is it not when you give someone the money, you can demand for an account? Those that give money are not money for account, and imagine how can another person, another person is drinking paracetamol, another person is having headache, another person is drinking paracetamol on top of it. Could you imagine? That is UGO419. That is what UGO419 is doing. Bring to us your advice, your suggestion to the federal government. Only one. Provide to us how much you have contributed to the seats into this movement. How much do you spend going to Finland? Someone like you who eats Mama Thank You under this government can have money to come and talk. That is how it is. So now you have heard that the government is where they are in Finland 24 hours, bringing evidence that Simon cannot be treated the way he's being treated. Not even only in Finland, though. We are going to look to you. They are also in America, also fighting to release Simon with the congressmen of America also as #1 world power right now. That's once they said you must follow or you have problem. You will see Alexander Stubb running to Australia about the cleaner went in there. And for Biafran people, have he said anything except to arrest and detain our prime minister? When it happened to them, because of their white color, he will go. But when it comes to a black man, Simon Eba, he will put him in prison. He will not say a word. Thunder will fire as a stop one day. He will meet his Waterloo. And the world will later put as a stop in the index of terrorist man who are setting with terrorist Nigeria group movement. America Justice. Good morning from here. Let us go into number 3 of what the government is doing that you don't know, that I don't even know until I find my way to get the document from Washington, D.C. to ask what the government is doing. Let me know if they are just sleeping in Washington, D.C. or just be there collecting our money. I find out that they are doing something that demand to give them more money. The government is in Israel also. Listen.
3. Israel. Security and historical ties. The USB continues to reach out to Israel, citing shared historical parallels and the protection of Biafran Jews. Lobbying focus. The USB frames its struggle as one of survival against extremist threats in West Africa. They are seeking de facto recognition through security and intelligence partnerships, offering to be a pro-Israel outpost in a region where Nigeria has often sided with opposing diplomatic blocs.
Are you hearing it? I hope you are hearing it. Like I said, if you have your time to call, you can call me on number +9733 6051 I repeat, +9733 6051 Only on WhatsApp. If you want to call me, you are free to call. Because we leave our line open. Because these topic we are doing today need Biafran people to be calling and also to be laying their voice into what we are doing. Honestly. Listen, the USB government continue to reach out to Israel, sharing historical plans and the protection of Biafran Jews. You know, many Biafrans believe in Jewish worship as far as the way of the Christian that we all adopted. Lobby force, they are using lobby. Using lobby need money. Do you know how much Ogenkere claim he's paying his 419 lobby? Amman Dabri and the layers. That is why, yes, my brother, Amy, Justice, fully agree and believe on my new nation, Biafra. Finland does not want to listen to USB because of the high-tech 60 bribe of free gas and oil offered by Nigeria. Exactly. But they will hear by force because the government has already dragged them into ICC. They must come. They must come. So they will tell us why they hold Simon Eber, why they treated a freedom fighter in that way. The USB firm, its structures are one of the survival against extremely threat in West Africa. They are seeking the factor of recognition, USB, through security and intelligence of partnership, offering to be a pro-Israel output in a region with Nigeria has often sided with oppressing diplomatic blockage, which you know that they blockade Biafra in 1997, which is another crime that Nigeria committed in the movement of fighting war for a country. They committed a war crime by blocking Biafran food and causing the death of over 5 million Biafrans because of hunger starvation. This is one of it that I want you to know. Number 4, they are now into Africa. Which areas? Those countries in Africa that had recognized us before in the past. And I want us to understand that this Zambia was also part of a country that have government in exile when they restored their country. Listen how our government is lobbying these countries right now in Africa. Listen, what they are so few. We know that after Biafra did not succeed in 1967, 1970, that recognition dies. Now the US government are trying to, the way we have restored United States of Biafra, is also the way they are trying to restore the recognition again. Listen to this.
4. African nations, Zambia, Gabon, and Tanzania. The USB is attempting to reactivate the old alliance of countries that recognized Biafra in 1967.
Are you hearing it? The USB attempt to reactivate the old alliance of the countries that recognized Biafra in 1967 to 1970. And today, a woman is the president of Namibia. Is it not true? Let us have it work. Listen.
Diplomatic missions. Small diplomatic cells have been established to lobby the governments of Zambia, Gabon, Ivory Coast, and Tanzania.
Remember, they use their peace, their hand to lobby them. Documents, money is involved. Do you see where your money is going? As you are listening to all this achievement of this government of Biafra, are you happy? If you are happy, give round of applause to the Biafra government. Give them airborne. Biafra government. You have a phone call. You must take it. Wanda, you are good morning from here. You're welcome.
Good morning, Okanwanne. Ụtụtụ ọma. Ụtụtụ ọma. Ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Biafra na-ege ntị. Ụtụtụ ọma ndị ihe Biafra na-amasị. Ana m ekele onye ọbụla sị m na taa bụ Monday. Sit at home. Anyị ga-echeta our president Nnamdi Okwu Kanu and our president Odogwu. So ụmụ Biafra. Onye ọbụla n'ọrụ bụ ndị Christian a na-wish unu happy Christmas in advance. So nna m Biafra TV. I know that you are the international because this place, your city, many international people are watching you. They are watching you, but I will just we just know that who is calling you is very too much happy and excited. I don't know. When they working, my only brother, the CK.
It's our freedom.
I listened to I watched it yesterday, but I don't have chance to call. So when you said about the ladies that declare their own countries, he named them. I was screaming the place I am. I was sharing tears of joy. I said, wow. And after that, there's this lecture that is Ingozo Rabese, the faith in the history of a lady, is Exodus. Massive Exodus.
Yes.
The whole world that never, both men and women that declare their country, not in this number. Dear friends, come on, we should rejoice that now we have that, they are so surprised to see that massive Exodus. That's why, they are translated as massive Exodus.
Yes.
In the midst of other ladies that, the small, because you see some people that declare 10 number, but who is the leading is our Dr. Ngozo Rabese.
Yes.
Is just minister.
Yes.
Come on, number one, the whole world, including America. What are we talking about? This one has gone. I'm so happy that yesterday I share as many people I have contact to share. Let them listen and support. Let them be not there and be gossiping up and down. You see, and they see the international still let us know that a woman, because we know in abroad we reside, a woman has power and they respect women. That they are hardly arrest a woman, a woman that's fighting a freedom fighter to liberate his people. Yes. They hardly arrest them. But men that will go for them. Not going for them that, the men, like our president and our prime minister did the wrong thing. No. Because women respected all over the world. Are we not clapping our hands to Dr. Ngozo Rabese and our cabinet?
People are clapping in the comment section.
Are you not proud of them?
Yes, sir.
Because it's good. Giving them love. They need to be loved. I'm coming to today's program. I'm at work. I say no, I'm performing. This one can never. The English or not English, I don't blood it. I can speak my word and we translate it in their office to know what I'm saying.
That's so. The YouTube is translating it already. So once you are speaking, it's translated to English already. So there's no panic.
Ngozo Rabese, our deputy prime minister, you are the miracle Biafra. Ezibonde, Ngozi na singing, no one like you. Hiburu kileme, Abuwai. Hiburu kileme, Alana Zumwazia. You are the miracle Biafra Jakuzo. I'm a master, everyone, no one like you. Our president in Nando everyone, you are the miracle Biafra Jakuzo. My president is not no Kano, no one like you. Someone can joke only the dragon. My prime minister, you are the miracle of your father. Ezigbo nwanne biko nna m chikebere ebe eburu n'ụlọ nọ Hey, Odogwu, anyị nwe mmadụ. Do you see where your money are going? Do you people see where your money are going? When the useless people UGO247
UGO419, not UGO247, UGO419.
No. Do you know what? No, do you know why I'm calling him UGO247? Because so that he will say that in China it's not 2419. UGO247 is China. Do you see where our money is going? That you people are choosing Ngozorabeze. It's eating your money. It's eating our Biafra's money. It's using it to go to club. It's asking our money to enjoy in boyfriend. It's using it to buy clothes. It's using it to give in brothers. Do you see what the thing that they are doing? Now water. Money, is it water? Is it not money? How much are we giving to them? How much me and you are donating? Do you know that some Ngozorabeze don't have any savings because of our own things that we are doing? Let us say the reality. Is that woman that you are seeing? He don't have any savings of her own to make sure that we go home. Adadioraomma, we come and open her mouth, stinking mouth. Illiterate that is disturbing 24 hours, that they don't know anything. Look at them, mediocres. Look at them, disgracing themselves. All my happiness that international knows them that they're betrayers and rebels.
Exactly, that is my happiness.
That's my happiness that the time will come that the time will run and people will see what is going to happen. By next year, people will see. Ngozorabeze, here's our money. Therefore, do you see the things that they are doing? When you want to achieve something in your life, when you want to achieve something, try to have secrets, close your mouth. After you achieve that thing, you give, if you like to give testimony, if you like to share to one another, then we'll see your success. That is this government. Do you see the way they drove all those people? People are coming to this, where people are living. Ngozi is not good. You people see the way they are living. Do you people see the way our deputy prime minister is putting there that I can't work with you because you are not what? You are not self-control. I can't work with you because you are a betrayer. I can't work for you because I'm not here for money. I'm here to replace my people. People have died. And people are thinking people dying. You see a woman that is international, hardly whole woman, person that is taking us home. Let me tell you people, if you people dreaming that another person will come and take us home, it's a lie. It ends in this Ngozorabeze. She's taking us home. Whether you like her, you don't like her, I don't care. But she's taking us home. Because of what I hear, what my brother researched and played for us and read it to us. It's not by reading Biafra TV. It's not the one who wrote it. Anybody that he said that is not going to donate because of what those mediocres are saying. People that don't want anything. You are doing yourself, you are not doing me. You know? The time will come. You people should not say that, how can they know that I'm paying, I'm not paying? We are millions of Biafra. It's like your record is, they will record everything. The death, Simon Ekman, they came back from where? And this stupid okay, seized our money and China take over. Everything, every name of documented. You can come and clear my name. If you clear my name, they will go to my own archive. They will bring my name. You can come and clear my name. They will call the Jews in the UK, where I live, in UK, you know how many people that is jotting our name. They will bring my name is there. That time we cry. We will say, oh, shall I know unto where? And you put your generation, your children, and your generation in bondage. You better wake up. Let let man deceive you. Don't let any miscreant deceive you. Don't let any doctors, illiterate doctors, some of them, all those chomo coma. Do you see the way they measure chomo coma? Do you see they measure Ruben Nadi?
Yes, now.
The people that went to this. But today, what is going on? We are going to write it and put them in sabos.
Yes, now.
And they are going to face the judgment unless they are in exiles.
Thank you.
Thank you. I salute you because you are ex and you are. I don't know what you are going to be in our land, but I salute you, correct.
Thank you.
All these our soldiers. You people should do what? Resolute. Only another number.
Stand strong. Let them stand strong.
Stand strong.
After I find this document, I know when I now understand the full meaning of our DPM. What you are seeking, we have already gotten it. I told you there is some documents I will not play because those ones are very secret. I will not play them at all.
Yes.
Have you ever heard me that I said I broke down? Tears of joy make me broke down this morning. I was dancing when I come back from work. People were asking me what happened. I said, oh, I am going home. So this woman has gone to this extent. And people are mediocres are there making noise. Chai. Donate is all we need.
He said, donate all we need.
Ebon, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mara, thank you.
We move. No surrender.
Yeah, thank you. Please, what you see there is not is my account number for Biafrans who are asking how they can support for me to get my gadgets. And nothing is happening. Do not be panicked. Stop panicking. Stop your panicking. My sister, my brother, we have passed that stage. So please, this is the account you're going to support for me to get the gadget because there is a video I'm supposed to play, but I cannot because of the phone I'm using. Yes, so good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning for myself.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
Somebody.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Laugh all over the world. Hallelujah, somebody.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, leave the after TV.
There, wo.
It has been a while.
It has been a while, yes. Depends on my time.
It has been a while.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year and happy Christmas. And happy, because very soon we are going home as you said.
Yes,
and our DPN has continued to send that.
Yes,
that we are going home. And at the same time have Temas in Nambikan, the President of the United States of Biafra. And that thing that is looking for, you have gotten it.
Now I believe.
Likewise.
Now I believe with 100%. I believe 100%, 100.
Likewise, our Prime Minister as well.
Yes, sir.
That's what they are looking for. They have gotten it. That they should not be moved. And the whole thing is free out.
Honestly.
And the whole thing is playing out as we continue to be saying it. Now, the only thing that I want to say this morning is this. And my word go to go 419. Because this position that you are putting yourself into, this is what you expect to go 419 to be doing. But because of their mindset of joining the struggle in the first place, and many of them that is resigning today, their mindset of joining the struggle is not pure.
Exactly.
Because so many of them that join the struggle, they do not know what they are looking for. They're supposed to know that freedom is being taken. That freedom, nobody is going to give you freedom until give yourself that freedom, which is what our Deputy Prime Minister has done by taking the bull by the horn to declare United States of Biafra on 29th of November 2024, and the whole world testified.
Yes, my brother, he muted us. Okay, he's back. I think there's something.
And the whole world.
Yeah.
And the whole world testifying. Because nobody is going to come out today that you're going to say did not know the day and did not know the time and the year that USB is being declared. Even the whole world, they are aware of that declaration. Finland, they are aware of that declaration. Nigeria government, they are aware of that declaration. All these mediocres that call themselves, most of these people that is resigning today, they are aware of that declaration. All these evil Southeast politicians, they are aware of that declaration. But they are still waiting. Mazin Nambitano, they are still waiting Mazin Simon Ekpa to come and declare Biafra for them. They have forget that word that Mazin Nambitano and Mazin Simon Ekpa, that word that they always used to say, that you are going to sleep as Nigeria and wake up as Biafra. And we are going to that point very soon. And so many of them, they are still writing in social media that we should ask our madam, that we should ask the mother of United States of Biafra, that we should ask my own mother, Dr. Ngozo Rabezi, because she's the one that gives me the name that I'm hearing today, which is the citizen of the United States of Biafra. Because without that woman, every one of us, we're not going to get mouth to talk anything concerning Biafra today. That very day that Finland made that their shambolic declarations that they have jailed our leader, our Prime Minister Mazin Simon Ekpa, that very day, that is the day that they're supposed to know that everything concerning Biafra. If it is not that Dr. Ngozo Olabese took the bull by the horn for declaring Biafra on 29th of November 2024, we are not going to have much to talk. When I'm telling all this, our people, most of our brothers here, that sentence of Mazin Simon Ekpa, you're going to give Nigeria pathway to do exactly things to our leader Mazin Nambitano. They said no. They did not know that it's Mazin Simon Ekpa is the one holding Nigeria government to do what they want to do since over 5 years now. We should still look. That the same 5 years that Mazin Simon Ekpa said that you're not going to fight this freedom. You're not going to pass 5 years. That's exactly 5 years. And that's exactly 5 years that they sentenced Mazin Nambitano. All those things supposed to give all these people wisdom. Because you're not going to see the whereby you are fighting against, you say you like Mazin Nambitano, but you hate Mazin Simon Ekpa. or you like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you like Mazi Simon Ekpa, but you hate Dr. Ngozi Oladebe. Because I'll still say it again. These three people, they are the same people, they are the same thing in one. As we have God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. That is how these three people, that is how three of them it is. Because three of them, they are fighting the same cause. And what they need from us now is donate, support. Every one of you that is asking Dr. Ngozi Oladebe, what is he using our money for? Come and watch this program. Come back. Come to Read Biafra TV. Come and watch his program. That is where you are going to see what he's using our money for. Have you people, most especially, who go for 19, have you also get what he used the money that he qualified? The money that is in that account, that is shouting, is the one that used the one personal money to finance the declaration of the United States of Biafra. Have you asked him what he used that money that is inside that account? Have you asked him what he used that money for? Because you know that all the three know what you know. That second agenda, what do you even call it, master? That Chiamaka Ajele is shouting about.
The B plan.
Yes, plan B.
Plan B.
That Chiamaka Ajele is talking about. That you go forward now, you are among that plan B. That's the reason why you continue saying you are communicating with Chiamaka Ajele. Because what all of you are doing today, you are confessing, but you do not even know when you are even doing that confession. And that confession, you are going to meet ourselves in Biafra land. And very soon it's going to happen. Biafra continue to rejoice because what you are looking for.
Honestly.
November. Continue to rejoice because our DPM is taking us home. When they are telling every one of you that Biafra is motherland, every one of you think that is a main word. Dr. Ngozi Oladebe, she's the mother that delivered United States of Biafra.
Now so.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa is that doctor that all of you is looking for. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you that you have died already, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he's dead. That is only Biafra that are going to keep him alive.
Yes, sir.
Declaring United States of Biafra, that is what is keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive today. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you are seeing today, any day that he mistakenly turn against restoration of Biafra, you are not going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. You're going to hear that you have died. But that will not going to be his portion. And that will not going to be the portion of all genuine Biafras all over the world. We should continue to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because very soon, that life sentence that they give to him is all his enemies. They're going to enter inside that life sentence.
The lifetime sentence my brother coach choose is recognition of Biafra that will start from Nigeria government. That's what it simply means.
Yes.
That is it.
Yes, next 6 months from now. I'm giving it 6 months. 6 months from now. Nigeria got a baby. How many na 6 months from now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not going to stay there more than 6 months. I like it down. 6 months from now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be out. Because very soon, that awaiting trumpet,
we blow.
The whole world is going to hear that. Very soon, that trumpet is going to blow. Because just look around what is happening all over the world. Many country that is at peace today. This is time for you to sit down. Ask yourself, why is it the whole world is not at peace? Because they are holding the children of the light. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said.
Yes.
As long the whole world was not to sit on
the whole world will stand still because of Biafra. The whole world will stand still, and that is where we are going.
Yes. Yes. Before, those people in Africa, they are shouting about network. But now, today, as we are talking today, even the Western world as well, they are shouting about that the same network.
Yes.
Ask yourself, what is the cause?
Biafra
is because of the of the light that they are holding. The light. Aka na-ekpuchi ọnwa onye nju onye ọbụla ime alọ jekwe ya ezu aka na-ekpuchi ọnwụ. But nke ikpeazụ ha niile ga-anụ ụda ahụ. They are going to sleep. And very soon, we are going home. Mazi Biafra TV.
Coaches, thank you so much.
And continue to ask UGO247 that question until you come out. That question normal rotation about that. That's how you jump. Ọ gwara jem ya pụta na social media ya gbapụ akpụkpụ ya swear. Kita anụwa ịmọsụ gbapụ akpụkpụ ahụ mgbe ya swear and jem to make rotation egwu. Ka o dokwe were UGO247. Ị ga-apụtakwa na abịa gbapụ akpụkpụ mpe ka ụwa niile egwe. Because ọ bụ n'ime lọ ya. And I get paid. Even anything in major to today, just to get paid because after year what I jammy, oh many, we body show me. Go to work, you suffer jammy. UGO247. Biafra is waiting for you. Thank you, Mazi.
Oh, Mazi Coaches, thank you for that wonderful submission. Honestly, thank you so much. I appreciate this. Thank you, my brother. It's very awesome. May Elohim protect you and guide you. Thank you so much. Biafran, oh, I see Jelewa Itina. Good morning. I see Ezan. Good morning from here. I see Sonia. Good morning from here. You're welcome to this platform. Biafrans, you can see on my comment section, you can see the account number that in any world you are, in any country you are, you can use to support me for getting my Apple laptop I want to use to start streaming this program live. So where I can be able to put link, all of us will come. And like some videos of people in America who betrayed America. You can see their video and what they are saying. So you can use it to compare what Chiamaka Ajere and UGO247 and UGO419 and all these you can see it happens to America. You can also see the Namibia own. I got these videos here, but I can't play because I need to play wherever they will see it and where it can be free to be played. So my people, please, if you really want to support this movement, we have a lot to expose. Today, we are bringing to you what is happening in Washington, D.C. that the government is doing. The Congress cannot come out and be reading all these things for you. They can't come out to reading it. But I have taken out my time to dive into Washington, D.C. to ask them to give me the secret of what your government is doing in Washington, D.C. If they're just making mouth. They are not snapping photo, they are not shaking hand. No, they are doing the deal. They are getting it done. We are going home. Today was my first day. I break down because of one or two things I read that those I will not explain here, those I will not play here, I will never play it out. That was the secret of the movement of USB. And if you just started searching it, you can't get it. I know what it takes me. Because people are asking, since people have started asking questions, what are you using money to do? I keep on researching. I keep on dipping in until I dive into Washington, D.C. direct. I know what it takes to go there to get this answer that I'm giving out this morning. After you have listened to this, as we are going to celebrate your Christmas, celebrating with joy and peace that you are in Biafra land. Honestly. Celebrate with peace and joy that you are in Biafra land. Let's continue. We are on the diplomatic achievement of USB, where they are moving in. They have gone into Africa. Burkina Faso is among them. South Africa, Kenya. They are discussing of Biafra recognition. Kenya, where Masaka was being kidnapped. They are even one of those. I was been calling them all over my program. They are among the head that are pushing for Biafra to be a country. So we are expecting a recognition from them. very, very soon. It's not child's play. And they make it openly that Musa send that the United States of Biafra send the diplomatic group to discuss with them. And the matter is being discussed. Even in AU, Africa Organization, their matter is there, as I'm talking to you today, from the office of the Dr. Musa Rabeze, from the Biafra United States of Biafra government. I want to know the truth. All are asking questions. Come, I'm the one to give you the answer that you are looking for. Come and get the answer here. Yellen Wine, good morning. Our line is open in case anytime you decide to call us. You are free to call. Diplomatic mission. Small diplomatic cell has been established to lobby the government of Zambia, Gabon, Ivory Coast, and Tanzania. The government has reactivated that movement because the movement dies when Biafra failed to become a country. That is the truth that you all must know. There is no sentiment about it. I don't do sentiment, but I give you the right way it is. Listen to this.
The argument. Dr. Orabuizi's team argues that the 1967 recognition was never legally undone, only interrupted by war, and that the November 29th declaration is a legal restoration of those prior relations.
Are you hearing it? Do you see what the government is arguing? That the Biafra, that's one particularly that was organized in 1997, through the gunshot, through war. But now, right now, that the declaration of the United States of Biafra on November 2024 declaration is legal. That is why Finland told us to go legal. Because of the UN adopted charter of chapter 2 in bracket 4. That is why they're asking this government to go legal. And we are totally legal. Your government is doing well in everywhere. Number 5, listen.
5. Brazil and South America. The USB has recently begun reaching out to Brazil, targeting the large African diaspora. They are using the narrative of restoring ancestral links to push for a cultural and diplomatic liaison office in Brasilia. Summary of international mission.
Do you know where they are going? In 1997, Brazil also talked about Biafra before London blocked them from coming to intervene in our matter also. That is why I told the UK, the most evil country in the world. This is the same Great British that never wants America to become a country. It's the same breed that we are struggling today to change the narrative they are put in our name in the past. Yes, I see our sister that give us super chat, Shika. Thank you so much. As you are going to celebrate this our Christmas, you are going to celebrate joy, peace, harmony, and the more wealth. Miracle will happen to you. Take it from me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, the governments are right now where? Brazil and South America is where they are going. Let me ask you, a Mugu that is asking for money, accountability, come and see where the accountability is being done. Are they going to use empty hand? Or do you know how to go to lobby with all this country? One Mugu. Fools. Look at food that is calling people food. The people of United States of Biafra are asking for recognition. And we are moving the diplomatic movement. Our government, that's their office in Washington, D.C., are doing everything for us. Listen to this. For you to hear more, why you must support, why you must throw weight, big cash, to the United States of Biafra we are declared. No, sorry for the network. November 29, 2024. Listen to this.
Country. Status of activity. Primary goal. Germany. Operational embassy. Central administrative hub for the EU. Finland. Judicial lobbying. Securing the release of Simon Ekpa. Israel. Security dialogue. Seeking military and intelligence recognition. United States. FARA registration. legalizing the 40-state structure in Washington. The 40-state...
Do you hear it? Do you hear about the forces of Biafra? Has been, they call it FARA, registration. Or you can do it, it is like Biafra's organization. You go to for Mamugu. Do you understand the meaning of a country and how it goes? Can you see? Our office is in Washington, D.C. of America. That is where our office is, because America is the best country in the world. They are number one in the world. You that are shouting, you are doing nothing. Only to go to social media and rant and shout and go inside. Only to rant, shout, and go inside. That is all you can do. When they are telling you that it has been right, the Ngozi organization, look at the big head with nothing. No, Omoro Afuwe big head every first in a class. If you have ever seen, tell me. If you have seen anybody that with big head that take first in a class, to even third position, please, to 10th position in a class, can you show me that person in your own time? Anybody with Isuku, Nabo, illiteracy, not illiterate. That is UGO 419. Come and answer my question. Come and address it. Please, if you never like the program, please endeavor to like and share the program. There is a 3 dots in front of your phone. Click on that 3 dot, will open, you will see like and share. Then subscribe on the page as we are bringing you more to what achievement of the United States of Biafra government. Yes, so good morning from here. Good morning. Yeah, good morning from here.
Good morning. Program. Hey, honestly, the DK look at the tiger. I was thinking, nigga, I know this DK by now.
No.
I can see. Good morning. Yeah, all over the world. Good morning. Coach, I heard your voice. Good morning. I want to thank God because I'm a Koramole because I slightly went back to the program before.
Okay.
So I heard her voice as well. So isn't them go? They awaken them on in the dialogue no them. They won. Yeah. Biafrans 2026, New Year 2026. Our prayer is that 2026, all of us shall celebrate our first country, recognizing Biafra. My instinct is telling me that 2026 will be the beginning of a country recognizing Biafra, and I hope and I'm sure that we are going to celebrate that. Now, for people that are still asking questions or still confused about the right place or what's the way forward, I think maybe media ga-esi poster, maybe we'll agree on a date, maybe end of the year, question and answer, question and answer, or work one for the cabinet, I mean the media. Only the media.
We have already choose 31st to have a joint broadcast.
Oh, very good. Actually, what I'm saying, abroad, like in a broadcast. What I'm saying, that is question and answer just for the medias. Let anybody that have, because I'm sure it's going to draw so many people, because once you call it question and answer, they will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them bring out those their questions. What are USB doing now that you are reading it here? It's high time. Let them bring those questions along with them. A layer on that day, question and answer. Whoever has the answer will give it to them.
Yes.
And thank goodness, all these things, is saying this is because so many of us, Africans, in this I have done my research. Talk that this is true. It's actually our disease, one of the diseases in everybody. We are so lazy and reluctant, very reluctant to go and research. Everything you need is in the open, but it's like it's hidden because nobody cares or make out time to go and do the research. That is why. Anyway, so all these questions, all these things, all these our concerns, they are all the answers are out there, but it's just that we don't think about it to go and research it. So now Mazichino is bringing all of these things, resurrecting them for us to see. It's very easy for us to read it now because someone is doing the reading and researching and reading for us. It's easy for us to hear it. So it will be a very good idea to make it a little broader by coming together, do question and answer. You know, anything anything pertaining security, because I'm sure they will still go there. Ask, what are you doing with the in the homeland, all of those things.
The UN
Anything
Charter
pertaining.
answer that security. The UN Charter is Francan
Mhm.
for this time around. So anyone
Very
else here
good.
in our West.
Mba ha ga another one, and again, dear friends, looking at the steps and looking at the way USB is going, all these things are not gonna go on every time from Real Biafra TV platform. All these things. Tell me one our USB has skipped. Is there anyone they have skipped? None. 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 As if those things are written for USB to come and take them step by step.
The template.
Doing them step by step. They forget. So, Mazi Chino, I just came in just to remind them, to say that about the media, independent media personnel to come together and do that question and answer. That's number one thing I came up to say. And secondly, is this aid to get a gadget.
Yeah.
Please, my dear Biafran people, we really need to do this for us. It's for us. It's for us. If you truly want this freedom to come as fast as very fast, more than expected, we really need to do this. Because the more people are getting the clearer picture, the more we are coming together to know that it doesn't mean that we are not still going to have red
Saboteurs.
Finland.
Yes.
Mhm. Exactly. They can never stop. Because ndị Nigerian government ga-eti n'ọrụ.
Exactly.
They can never resist They can never resist the offer. Not everybody can resist such offer. Emegorola Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No,
Simon,
not the
Simon
correct.
Eba,
That
Simon
particular one.
Eba, yes.
Mazi Simon Eba, you know. So that's why I said you can never say they will never exist. They will still be there, fetching and dragging, trying to drag, but they can drag nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, those people who they represent Red Finland during their own time. They represent
America, Namibia. People of California, they call them puppets, rebel, and toy.
Exactly. In fact, general men have puppets. Yeah,
puppets.
They are the puppet to them because all I hear Google, all I hear this the document for her. All you refer
Yes.
Because all her cage are the honor. All her cage are the honor. So now you can see, that indirectly, cage idea, name ka all know when he had name na Southeast, even Umahi pronounced it A to Z, calling it name. Also, no, Lagos to we are not looking at road. We don't want that road on our own Orocha 2 days, road they fully. Even if on Roya Maya ties. Enough is enough. We don't want all of that anymore. What we want is total freedom. Now, Omahi, they are getting that with you know, some of them. I give which one did not get such a kind here and such. Now, how the progress.
Yes.
I'm telling you. So, how and now they are getting the clear picture that these people are not stopping. Even the things we have done so far to stop them, they are not stopping. Now, we don't think we need anybody should come and start saying we need Biafra. They are now calling the names out. They are pronouncing it out now to tell you that this thing now, they are panicking. They are panicking. They are panicking. So, na-enweghịzi onye kwesịrị ịbịa na-ekwuzi okwu that we need Biafra, we don't need Biafra, you know. Who asked you? Did anybody ask you that question? So the road in to stop Biafra, that's what it means.
So if there is no Biafra, you could not build a road.
Even my dear brother. And Eziokwu apụtakwana in that conversation with interview. Eziokwu apụtakwana, who see that? Now, Tinubu, Barana have included them. So this man with that they were excluded for. But that time, did they accept? Why are you not a governor?
Yeah. No, governor.
What? Were you not a governor? Why didn't you talk that time that they were excluded? But that time you were still covering up to tell you the kind of people that we are working, that are calling themselves leaders of Southeast. They are those people who are on puppets. Oh, how would the puppet? So Hano in the government, Hano as citizens.
Yes.
They are everywhere. So they can never stop. All we should do is to continue supporting and standing still. No matter how the wave, the storm blow, let us stand very, very strong. If America can declare their new nation independence, and it took them a year plus for one country.
A year and maximum 6 months.
A year and 6 months for one country coming from Africa to first recognize them. Ụmụnne ihe ma o mee n'izu ọ ga-emerịrị n'ọnwụ. For USB, I am seeing it to that recognition level this coming 2026.
Exactly.
Keep on applying for your ID. All of those things, the record, and they are keeping those records.
That is next level achievement. I go now. After Nkane.
Okay, my dear.
That is next level.
Yeah. So once on your save, you save there, want them apply for your ID. And when this passport comes out, save work with the money, want them apply for it. I need if I have a goal, I need to put hands together to do this final push. This is not only for the government. Stop calling Dr. Ngozi. She is doing her best.
Honestly.
The next one should be coming from us. Although I know Dr. Ngozi announced that next year we'll start applying that. All put to channel the link, put to the site ready that the passports will be there for you to apply for from next year. Then all put her own parts with her cabinet. How much their own parts set everything running. Then you want her to come and be taking your details and be applying for you. You see, she will do her own part. Then you, as a citizen, supporter of USB, will also do your own part. That is it. We can't be calling government, come and do government. What are you doing? Government, come and do this. When the government did something and asked you to do your own part, have you done your own part? Then blame yourself as well.
You are calling government you don't need to be 1 naira.
Oh, that's another one. That's another one. So, my dear people, another thing is this: lobbying. We have so many things that is taking money, that requires huge amount of money. So you can see how much.
Let us mention Anna lobby America the same time. Anna lobby Germany the same time. Anna lobby Brazil and some South American countries and Israel. Anna lobby African countries here again. How many movements? And how much are you contributing in the movement?
Are you contributing? Yes. For people not joking, all of them not joking. They are calculating their own question. They are getting their own question from the calculation of what is happening in Biafra land. In Biafra land. And they don't know that is not the only way to get this Biafra. And there are so many unable to be that because of lack of money, lack of funds.
And I'm working now, level government I got to Israel need the money to lobby because they are lobbying into security alliance. That is security alliance. That is one of the most senior way. That government. Then if you remove that one by the side, the government can lobby. Look at all the 40 states of Biafra has been registered under United States of America as a state of a country. And
yes, I saw that.
And say, the organization. Mwabunzo. No, no, government.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's speaking out of hot. He's hot. UGO247 is hot. That is Obi Bawarea. So in now, he's speaking out of Obi Mbawa.
Onye gbawara obi Dr. Age gwara ya na ya gwara Ngozi ka enye ya office. Dr. Age gbawara gị obi, ọ bụ gọọmenti gbawara gị obi.
Hey, nna m iji ya gbawara ya obi.
And tikwuo iwu oji ebe ọbata obi ya na ọbata obi ekwebe enye ya any vital position from that time till today. one of my programs now. Dr. Agi become the Satan that deceived Eve when Adam left. That is Dr. Agi. Dr. Agi become the
poison.
Eve.
Mind poison.
Mind poison.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oji that thing where poison. UGO247 mind they are poison immediately. The thing I understand all of those things, honestly. Yeah, they are very right. That's the beginning of UGO247 downfall. Look do the kind of respect everybody in irrespective of some things on a day. So many people don't really understand it. They don't come to
as my role model. So
all of them will ask tire, and I know that is setting trap. Into that trap, you are going to fall, and that is finito for you. I pity her. And whatever trap he said chakwaya. That is what way he gave put in there. Because Biafrans are not ready to listen to anybody that is criticizing the government in the Biafra. Nobody.
That is why I have bring more out.
Yes, because you know why? Our government, they are too busy to come out and start blowing their own trumpets. And I love watching and some of our independent media are doing that. They are the ones trying to blow that trumpet because our government, they are very, very busy. Very busy. They don't have that time to come and start blowing their trumpets. So, that's why this thing you are doing now is very, very vital and recommendable. So, thank you so very much, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Because one for your call, your name. Maybe if I went back to sleep, more money and the game was a bit better now. Look at you. Doing this. From work to doing this. From work to doing this. Let us support this page.
I have put the account number there, the dollar account number there. So anybody who wants support can see it. Then I also give to Kelena them the account number also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the account is here. Because click. I'm going to do 10, 5, $20. Oh Lord, it will go a very long way. And pay for this message. This message coming from Real Biafra TV. It has a long way.
Actually, me play video. Ihe ndị America nọ na-eme oge editara America si a country. Play kwuo nke ndị Namibia.
Yes.
Ihe nọ na-eme.
Yes.
Ka iwezie compare all this group.
Ịma ihe mere m ji jụọ ahụ m jụrụ gị na nke ekele nna mgbe ahụ because most times m na-ege all this fallback and never do well people na they criticize the USB. Ọ ebe ahụ na-awụkarị their own point. Ihe ha filuru na ha ji na kemgbe e declare Biafra na ndị amị asịkwa ndị amị asị na-enwe ihe na-enwe nke na Musa na-ebezi akwa. Now USA that you are looking upon now to come and help you, looking upon now as the world champion leader. The USA that everybody is looking upon, everybody is admiring their government. Those people, when they declare their own nation,
they put ceasefire. They put ceasefire.
They did ceasefire because that fire.
Until France
there is something I want to explain.
Go on.
There's something I want to explain here now. You know that ceasefire will give them the room and clear head to do the diplomatic part of this thing. To do the diplomatic
Negotiation.
To do the negotiation, yes.
And look at this document. The government of USB now and effective diplomatic movement. Imagine the English. Effective diplomatic movement. Now the add the poor more increase the diplomatic movement to get Biafra as a country.
Yes. You know why? If you start to it will distract a lot and it will carry money. All the money that you need for this diplomatic that will move this thing to a higher move this thing
for quick recognition. For quick recognition.
Quicker recognition. So when them here chest game, and don't you know
that is why it's called politics. They tell that it's a political game.
And it's a game of mind. Uche now. Exactly. So that's why it's the ceasefire, because it will give you that room to concentrate. And first and foremost, and then we leave. Now, my dear brother, you have so many things to play.
No. Go. But anyway, the program today, if we throw out today now, all the Katata, Nga talk from now till 10 o'clock in the night before I'm just morning tomorrow. I will host on with Kai report on this particular aspect.
Honestly, because yes. So, my dear people, understand it very, very well. They need that USA seized in their own time, they cease fire and start moving for using diplomatic way of getting their recognition first. Even the HANA recognition, those people that recognize you have become your ally. Then, if you open up your woto, one day,
yes, now. America. Manipulate France recognize the American equipment. Ndi nke ahụ na-akọcha America akwapuzie over 100,000.
That when this recognition starts coming, the type of country that will recognize Biafra, when Woto will come, these people can never see that strength to come and attack anything again.
Once they recognize us, they will also send letter to Nigeria that we have recognized Biafra as a country. Leave them alone. So if they refuse to move, now they will not remember this is our friend in Austria who said America recognize Biafra, give them equipment to defend their land.
Yes, because once any country recognizes, automatically that country has become your ally and do anything. If you start with Biafra land, Nigeria, Amana, that this country are your allies. When them game, acquire for very easy. Very easy.
Into politics, you cannot talk about freedom. More in politics. So some things I do here or I explain because of I'm not going to know all canceller. Provide there, produce through a party, produce through a governor, which now I'm one of the most active inner person into the government. I know the game I'm playing. All mindsets. Take this one, win this one, use this one, be this one. That is the game.
So this is the one
we are fighting for our freedom, my own freedom. I want to go home. I want to go. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay,
right. Okay. We have some call to return back. I think we have some missed call here. Yes, let us return this call. Ike Jesus, Good morning from here.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
I wish you the best, my brother. Thank you so much. I wish you happiness and joy and very peaceful enjoyment this time around.
Thank you, my brother. Long time.
Yes, we are here. We are here. We are depending. My time.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Greeting to this good citizen of the United States of Biafra. Greeting to Nandi Ofukano, our spring leader. Greeting to our PM, Obato Bie 1 of the United States of Biafra. Greeting to my able Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze Agunwanyeje Jemba. Greeting for the whole cabinet, all the defense forces. May Chukwuka bless all of us. When this battle shall be over, we are going to USA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the land the Lord promised us. My brother, you will be there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When this battle shall be over, I am going to United States. On the promised holy land. My sister, you will be there.
Yes, sir.
When this battle shall be over, we are going to free our land on the great holy land. My brother, you will be there. When this battle shall be over, we are going to celebrate on the great holy land. My brother, you will be there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right on. Right on.
Hey, my brother, you know, sir. I am one of the happiest person in the earth. The reason why is that on 29th of November 2024, I stood, I watched the declaration of United States of Biafra. Dr. Ngozi stood and she understands the meaning to make sure that that declaration comes first before any other thing. She understands the key of that declaration. That if they will declare and any other thing will be distributed, that's no problem. This is her aim. She knows that without that declaration, any other thing that we are doing is illegal.
Exactly.
And she was following Samonepa, understand what Samonepa wants. She was following Samonepa, understand the kind of speed Samonepa is running, because Samonepa knows that this declaration is the main key. Samonepa knows without this declaration, all these things they're doing is diabolical, they're playing. That is the reason why. But majority of the cabinet, it did not see that angle That thing Samonekpa is pursuing, what they see is the money that is coming in the government. They did not see the freedom. They did not see the declaration. They did not see the diplomatic movement. They did not see the the freedom of that generation. What they see is the money that's coming into the government. They did not see all those things. The only thing they saw is the money. They're calculating the money. Now money is coming. We will remain in this agitation. We will remain there. This is the only way to make ourselves rich. This is what they see. What am I trying to say this morning? Concerning the saboteurs, the ex-saboteurs in cabinet. You see, I can forgive Adadioraomma if he will go UGO247. I can never forgive that guy. Why I will forgive Adadioraomma is illiterate. And he's a woman. But UGO247 be a man. Old man. He put on social media na akwasre against woman. He become a coward forever, as far as I'm concerned. Ebe put on social media na Ngozi Oraveze any account. No photo na to 10,000. Mana say give to common 50 gemma. You cannot be able to give 50 gemma. Then in the get to rat is say have the account. God will punish you.
Yes, sir.
As you get that way, put on social media, make poor me the rich. A grown-up man. I say that to make a lawsuit. It's nobody came in a lawsuit. No Ngozi came in a lawsuit. These guys are wicked and wicked and wicked and wicked. It has become obvious that these people do not want Biafra. It has become obvious that these people do not want Dr. Ngozi Oraveze because Dr. Ngozi Oraveze shot everywhere down. They used to make that money, pretending as if they want Biafra. Meanwhile, they want money, not the Biafra. They pretending as if they want freedom of Biafra. Meanwhile, they are looking for money that is coming. They are looking into their pocket. UGO247 come out and cry. All in social media have gone down because of Biafra, because of this. So, it come out because of your social media, the money that you are making.
Without Biafra, he has a social media. It's not Biafra doing social media. Me, like me now, we have social media before. It's not because of Biafra I have social media. We must tell ourselves the truth.
This is the kind of mindset they have. Their mindset is to go and grab and remain in agitation. Meaning now the kind of mindset is to get Biafra. Samonekpa mindset is to get Biafra. Ngozi Oraveze mindset to get the freedom. But their own mindset is to remain in agitation and make money. I'm talking about agitation and I'm talking about woto. This is the mindset. Look at what we are doing since past 8 months now. Going to 9 months. Look at what you are doing, what you are bringing out. What you are teaching to us. It made me to understand that there's a way to get this thing. And look at the way you're analyzing it and telling us what I don't know, what I have never had in my life concerning freedom. I never know in my life that it is Africa country. It's force of people that recognize United States of America. All these old fools that say that they are looking for Biafra, they don't know about it. I was shocked. What that there, they're making sure that Otongozi or others make mistake so that they will capitalize on it. Otongozi or others say, do your own, let me do my own.
Simple.
You cannot be in cabinet and try to control your head of your cabinet. Opinion will come. You make your own opinion. If it is relevant, they will take it. If it's not relevant, they will scratch it away. All of them. Okay, look at the program that I was watching Kenena yesterday. The program that Remedios did. Remedios said that Mpocha was sending him link to the government. Meanwhile, Mpocha know that he's tackling Ngozi Odabeze. Just yesterday, I was listening to the program.
Yeah.
Tell me the reason why he was sending that link to a person that is tackling your government, the government of USB. And what's enemy to the government of USB? You will sending him a link in government secret meeting link about 4 months ago. What a terrible. I listened to this program yesterday, I shed tears. Onye gịnị akwa achụ anụ si m ụkwụ gị dịkwa ụkwụ anụ.
That thing we're wanting, we're wanting here make up here. Do you know that Nkwocha and Madam Azoka are still working together? Only adult when I connected that yesterday. Because I'm going to program on my own. That thing because Emmanuel Remy Juice is a release of Madam Azoka. I'm going to Chigazo. Guy, Madam Azoka sorry he look about him. So and the Madam Azoka and the Nkwocha know in good terms from day one till today. So Hannah are working together. This is one dot I want to connect from that movement of that program of Emmanuel Remy Juice in yesterday. Help Madam Azoka. Emmanuel Remy Juice is loyal to Madam Azoka. Madam Azoka works with him. This is pure truth. That's inside that particular program. Go on, my brother.
Hey! You are joker! Nani the bad. Why? Why? I get them that program yesterday and see God will fight for you. and God will fight for her.
God is fighting. No, God is fighting, or not God will. God is fighting.
And anybody in that cabinet today, till now I'm talking about, his saboteur. God will punish him and him or her to her generation will never smell good. Her generation will never smell good. They will die and die miserable. It cannot be well with that generation.
Had I not come at last, osisi nkwa na ada adịrị mbọsị ọdara ebe bank anyị na fana ma ha mazi ha machara social media. Had I not comes at last,
anybody in that cabinet now that is trying to sabotage that woman, sabotage the government, hey, anyanwụ ụtụtụ ga-emegide ha, anyanwụ ehihie ga-emegide ha, ọnwa abalị ga-emegide ha, ọchịchịrị ihe aja ya na ọchịchịrị ihe aja adị na mma. It will be against and work against them. Make sure we work against them and their generation.
You say?
What a mess. What a mess. This is the highest betrayal. Your worst enemy being your midst. When you are discussing diplomatic things, when you are discussing secret matter, when you are discussing how you will strike your enemy. Meanwhile, your worst enemy in your midst. And another person is sending another enemy to your midst to come and listen. Do you know how this is? Why are we wicked? Why? Why? Why are we so much desperate? For the sake of this freedom, for the sake of your generation, for the sake of people, why wouldn't you forgive this woman and say, move, may God help you, even if you are making mistake? Why can't you just say, may God help you, I resign? Why can't you just walk away? For the sake of this freedom that many people have died, why can't you just walk? My brother Shinoso, since yesterday, you see, things never shocked me the way it shocked me yesterday. I think deep.
Remember my words. I always said that a lot is happening, but a lot is coming to happen. Remember that word from me always. So don't weigh down because of a lot. As that's the final end point where we are right now, a lot will happen, a lot that would like to break you down. Even a lot will happen when you will start asking yourself, now this behalf, let us stop it though. That is why you must pray that spirit will never enter you, because our internal conflict in the homeland is coming, you. And the internal conflict comes in once you have recognition. That is where the main game will start. We must be strong. Remember when I tweeted about internal conflict? Remember, it will come.
Yes.
It will come.
About 2 months ago.
Yes, remember, it will come. Go on, my brother. Go on.
What I would like to say, we are strong.
Yes, sir.
We are behind the woman. There's no shaking. And in this moment, anybody that is asking where will he belong, that person is the devil to himself. In this moment, you have been since since November 29, be watching what is happening. Until today, you are asking yourself, where will I belong? The person is not telling himself truth. The person not say, Kejana Anunte in a proposal. Kejana proposal in an opinion. The person is not telling himself truth. USB.ongozi is moving at solid perfect. And I'm happy, and I'm strongly happy for the way that she is moving, the way that she's doing her things. If you don't like the way that she's doing her things, my dear brother, my dear sister, you can go and start the way you will do your own. Then leave her alone. And those that are castigating this woman in social media, when this battle shall be over, we will watch you.
Yeah, we are going to watch them because people of America run away now. Over 100 run away. History is repeating.
All of them is a puppet.
My own, that's why I will not forgive anybody. My own, that's why I will not, because I am bringing those things that happens to America for you to avoid this thing happening to you, and you refuse. There will be no mercy.
Exactly, my brother.
After this, do not cry again. After this one, there will be no. Our sister, she went after. Oh, she wouldn't go to but there will be no more mercy. Child. Hey.
Yes. You know that? So these people, they know what they're doing.
Yes, say after rapture, there will be no more mercy. Yeah. The rapture is Biafra is the rapture.
Yes, it's the rapture, and it's already taking a place.
Hey, it's already taking a stadium. After this rapture, there will be no more mercy. Use this, all this exposition and all this enlightenment that I am bringing under research to ask yourself question: where did you belong? If you did not belong on this group, let me put it in that way, of USB we are declared, you are on the wrong side. America na ha chọọ Biafra. Sorry, na ha chọọ America. Ebe no bụ ndị Namibia na ha chọọ Namibia as a country from South Africa. Ebe no ma ebe etc. or Eritrea no mgbe ha na under Ethiopia na apụ ndị ba ha jụ na ha chọọ ya. Na kas get against their movement. But finally, once that group made a declaration and I have proved to you 12 countries in the world a woman made their declaration. I start from Brazil 1822. September 2, Israel 1948, May 14. What of Congo 1960, Ghana 1900 for Ghana, South Africa 1963, Brazzaville 2020, Madagascar 18th century, Namibia 1962 to 1970, Sao Tome 1984 to 1980, Sao Tome. India, the first region of India was made by a woman in Germany, 1907. Then Algeria, 1954 to 1962. All and they are all in exile, except Brazil. Others are in exile. Hey.
Imagine. Look at what they are teaching. If they go to school, they will pay money to learn all these things. But you are giving us free at charge. Just learn it and put it and say this is the right way. If you know B, USB, you are in the wrong place.
You are doing yourself more harm than good. You are harming yourself.
Exactly. Please, I'm very happy for saying that all the media will gather on 31st.
Yes.
I wish. I don't know whether you people will find it. You will find it possible to bring our deputy prime minister so that it will become. I don't know.
No. We are not going to bring her. We allow her to rest. We are going to take question and answer that day. Bring that your question. Come. We are going to answer you not with our own mouth. We are going to answer you with international answer. Is what we're going to answer you.
Okay,
we will give you past question and answer.
Please make it public. If you people can put it in poster,
Yes,
create the poster, do it at the same.
Yes, I think you are right. We will try to create flyers for that particular program.
Yes, yes. Both TikTok, both Facebook, both YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. I post it.
Yes, sir. We are going.
It's very important.
We're going to do it.
Yes,
we are going to do it.
I really appreciate you, my brother. Continue your this thing. We are not moving. No leave, no transfer. We die there until we get what we want.
Our country.
And are we there?
Biafra
our country no moving.
Biafra first.
Whether they like it or not, by 2026, even though not even by 2026, the one person knows it. Some people take 10 years before one country recognizes.
Okay, check Algeria. Algeria from 1954 to 1962. How many years? 1954.
10 years.
Look at it. What of 1962 to 1990? They are all there. So he does not.
They are all there.
It took America a year and 6 months before he won the first one from Morocco now. So to go to the Biafra government, that is why I ask you. I ask question. Have you prepared more than the way you are before? If it take us 3 years, they're going to stand it. Saying my main passport the fundraising. Your name is sorry. We die here.
We will continue.
We will continue.
We will continue. It's our government. The government needs money.
Yes.
More than any other thing.
Yeah.
Everything that's doing now is money. Everything that's doing is money. And it is we that will raise that money for them.
Yes, sir.
It is we. We must not be tired. Not be now, what job one finish, now you will become tired.
If Namibia can achieve it from South Africa, if Eritrea can achieve it from Ethiopia, if Belarus can achieve it from Russia, who are we? We must achieve it.
We must achieve it. We are greater than these people.
Yes.
We are greater than them.
Yes, sir.
So that is just it. Thank you, my brother, and God bless.
Yeah, thank you, okay, Jesus, thank you. I appreciate your wonderful submission. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, my people, we have one missed call, so we have to return the call back. Returning calls of some missed calls we have from our brothers. Let's see if he's still there. Let us see if he's still there. Because what we are doing, we must do it. It's our right. It's our inalienable right. It's our inheritance. We must possess our land. Other people has achieved it, so we must achieve. He did not pick. We must be moving. If he come back and call back again, then we will pick up the phone call because he called when we are on call. That is exactly what's happened. So today we are calling all the saboteurs to come. Those asking questions to Ngozo Rabeze. Mother address Jackie human achieve. What can human achieve? So I am here to give you the achievement of the USB, what they are doing with the money that we are looking for, that we are getting. Do you think that registering 40 of Biafra under US is empty hand? It's a big money.
Global map. In all these countries, the USB government is presenting the administrative map created by Dr. Arabuiz. By showing that the 40 states have designated leaders and administrative boundaries, they are trying to fulfill the requirement of effective government.
Hello, Marvin.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome. Have the mic.
Yeah, Dalu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're live now?
Yes, I'm live.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother. Biafra, good morning from my side here. Mazi, Asimo Ori Naro, the very Amam Kagesi, Ebido Nisiwe, Amam Kagesi, Ebido Neke Negidat, na Uzi Nezi, Naba, well. Ana banye wee asị m na Chineke gọzie gị nyekwa gị mmụọ amamife anyị eji eburu njem anyị a. Okwu na-ekwu ebe okwu nnachi ga gbasara Maazị Ugo. Maazị Ugo, agwara m our brother Maazị Humble last 2 months gbaa Maazị Ugo pụrụ na this our government. Akpọ m Maazị Humble si ifuru Maazị Ugo na Adadioraomma ga-emecha ka Maazị Ugo mma. Ọsị m nke maka enji kwuo ya isi eje maka okwu m na Adadioraomma ga-abụ ezigbo angel karịa ebe Maazị Ugo nọ. Today, kedu ihe Maazị Ugo bụ? Ị mana Maazị Ugo nọ na n'ime gọọmenti mana ọ Maazị Ugo sụcha sef mesịrị na gentle the yahoo ha ji na art ya ha na art.
Yes.
Because a na-emechite mgbe Maazị Ugo na-apụta na program ya ọ na-apụta okwu okosi Biafra, you should pray. It's only Simon Ekpa can only give you Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu. And I want that program for only ekwu that okwu na program ya. Ahụtachara m ozi emechasị ka njide aghọta ebe okwu ya niile ọ na-ada aka data ọ nọ n'ime gọọmenti anyị.
Yes.
Ọ pụta ome program osi you should pray and let Samuel Ekpa come out. That is only the person that will give you Biafra. Ana m wonder this okwu ada mma na-ekwu ịma na ana m ejekwebe kata okwu afọ na debia okwu chekwado okwu anyị dị okwu abịakwa ọ na-ewe m iwe sometimes mana m forget kwa ise wee oge nwere the reason o ji wee na-ekwu okwu a. But not knowing that this guy onye isi otu anụnwa nọ n'ime gọọmenti buru chinchi that place agadi nwoke anụnwa bụ ofe. Ị mana this man pụtara na-edefend IPOB in watch that program o mere that day okwu ahụ okwu that day gbasara ọ kpọrọ asa iche niile bụ iberiberism. Ị mana ọ bịara that place na-edefend IPOB Nigeria. Ị ga-echeta program ọ ị ga-afụ ebe ọ na-edefend IPOB that na Ngozi Oraveze ama destroy iwu IPOB. That shows that na this man winch nke ya karịrị ya mana na ebiko ha na wee ju ebe Dr. Ngozi Oraveze nọ.
Hama the strength of a woman in fighting for a new country. As saying that it is easy to arrest a man, but it's not easy to arrest a woman.
Even say ọ na-atọ m ụtọ sef ọ bụ na Maazị Simon Ekpa pụta today our PM pụta mmasị ya chere godu ka na ntụgodu nwebere ka this our DPM buru njem a n'isi ka ya nwa nọrọzie na underground na-enyete isomife ọ ga na-eme because njem anyị a pụtaziri nke bụ na Nigeria gọọmenti pụtara ego ahụ that our leader kwuru our president kwuru sef na Nigeria gọọmenti ewepụtago billions of dollars for this Biafra agitation to destroy our restoration of Biafra. But if Reverend Ngozi Oraveze no kike na we iba kike ha niile and don't you that you watch the whole media sinon
enwere ihe ọchịchị mere imagine ya if this ban aba na Nigeria put on country particular consign nwanne gwa m onye ahụ ji ezi ikwu Ngozi Oraveze ka eme ya arrest gbam from which country are you coming or country ban mara nwa ahụ n'isi. No, look at it. There is how to go Gabiama program this time to fulfill the word of Master Nnamdi Kanu that when a woman from America join this movement, na Biafra Biago. Now, Aban go Nigeria. Because maybe Nigeria is about America. With anybody trying to represent Nigeria now, never goes on a base attack on any arrest or any complaint. Even America will 3 years battle in Nigeria again because you know now America actually win into the Nigeria. That's why they put you on a country particular consign. That is why they ban your country. You cannot
and what if Chineke na na-eme ihe niile ọ wee go our prime minister na go ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị omume nọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị omume ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị omume ihe na-adịghị omume
ihe
na-eme.
Yes, so chai our God is great.
Ịma eji egwu asị na abụghị my brother asị m na ifuru ka ndị a kpụ isi a na ka ha sere terrorize the whole world now.
Yes.
if you can terrorize the whole world now, they can't terrorize the whole world now. Nigeria can now go Guinea. The particular concern
Yes.
is again at the lead. And now Nigeria after that is Nigeria can attack any neighbor from the whole countries, top countries, meaning Europe, America, and countries, meaning that that thing our prime minister gonna the Westerners that now they are fighting different people of Biafra is to save Europe,
Yes.
to save America, to save all the whole country. That is the reason why we are looking for the freedom of Biafra. If we did not destroy Nigeria, the whole world is in a problem.
And the economic documents here from Washington DC. In here,
Yes.
so in here, government is na lobby into Washington, to America, and every other country in the world. Now we are the savior
Exactly.
to have ally with you to stop Nigeria from attacking you from anywhere at all.
Thank you. So, my brother, see there is no need of Biafra. So the hammer that na Biafra is the Biafra before. Power name
Mba ha na ngwongwo ha ga-eji wee gba ọsọ.
These people know the meaning of that declaration on 29th of December 2024.
Yes,
that is the reason why they don't want. That is the reason why they don't want to make sure Ngozi Oradebe again in the Western media in Nigeria.
Yes.
Because when you mention Ngozi Oradebe, you have mentioned Biafra
declaration. Like the way they refuse to mention Biafra army. Now be a ESN.
ESN. They don't want to mention they don't want to mention Ngozi Oradebe. Also when Ngozi Oradebe is more than 100, we don't ready to come Ngozi Oradebe because how long Ngozi Oradebe aga check any one year for the government, na Biafra government.
Yes.
Biafra declaration.
Yes.
That is the why they don't want to mention Ngozi Oradebe, but they will according to this Arise television. Channel television in 2026 coming 2026 they will all have a Gejaka we Biafra declaration now.
Yeah, we are watching.
They will use the hand. They will use the hand. Jaka we an aspect the way of Biafra to remove from them. So Mazi, egechara mi anu imeko nwe Chineke na kere de ya. O nwere ọrụ last 2 weeks ago for humble. See an ever no but am mo go na social media. Even na ka Mazi our prime minister our president for Ngozi Oradebe see ya no nwere ndị ga-abịa iju ese ya biko ya direct ndị ahụ ebe ya nọ.
Yeah.
And also when made the computers can njefu our DPN. Our DPN gone on the stage. Different microphone on area. Different microphone on area. On the bar interest simple.
Okay, man, I just 2026 man.
That don't have we mune be ahụ ewe mpụta na dị nrọ nsi mbata njem mkpọ Maazị Humble si Maazị Humble na-ekwe ọnọrọ ebe mfụrụ our president kpọrọ si osisi CJ kwụọ Ngozi Oradebe si na onwere ndị ga-abịa iju esi ya then ya gwa ihe bụlọ ka mụnwa jezi ka ndị ozi that place ahụ ka eje eze Ngozi our DPN fụzie our DPN ka different microphone nọ n'iru ya ebe ọ na-ekwu okwu nwanne m asị na Biafra abịago daalụ na nwanne m nwoke dalụsi ike Biafra dị deliberate na today make sure now I'm applying for my ID card.
Go on, my brother. That is the best thing you can do ever. Apply for your ID card to become a full citizen of Biafra. You cannot say I am a Biafra without ID card.
I am applying my ID card. I will send you my e-affidavit. You may send again before 8 o'clock.
Thank you. We move. One love.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, one love. Thank you. Yes, so our Tina their comment is on point. Once Dr. Ngozi Oradebe mentioned 29th November, Biafra declaration is mentioned automatically. That is why they are running away from mentioning that name. But they must mention it. They must. That is where we are. I want you to know that your government is bringing Biafra to your doorstep. Recognition is knocking everywhere. Matter of a time, you will understand it. Follow the teachings, follow the line, follow the structure of the international global community. We have gotten Biafra.
Governance under international law to move from a movement to a recognized state. Would you like me to look into the...
Do you hear that last word? Let me read this out for you. Let me read this out for you. They have tried to fulfill the requirement of effective government under international law to move IPOB organization structure movement, a normal formal movement, into recognized states in America. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's here. Anna, what no move only. Have a phone call. No, Onyama humble lion. Onyama humble lion.
Mazi, every time we see the David
the joint program.
One day on a program.
I cancel it. I want to remember your meet up on where I know. Now, every next week. I cancel it. Next week. Oh, I'm going to get married before I married. Yes, go and make the program. Yes, we cancel it. It's next week. Next week we have flyers, yeah. Out. Yeah. Okay, Nyanya link now. I get you stream here live. For both us, I don't another page my program. No, we need to stream it live. Okay, Nyanya link. I get stream here live now our own channels. So can we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, magic. So yeah. By next week, so we then we go back. That is it.
If you don't know.
Yes.
I'm going to no need.
You get one answer because I'm live here. You get an answer to go.
Okay. I'm being on live. Sorry, you can do it.
No, I'm live. You grab one over now. I'm live.
Okay.
Everybody
is
aspiring to.
Thank you.
Everybody is, fighting.
So, my people, that is my brother. That is my senior man. I don't play with him. That is my senior brother, Humble Lion. Listen to this place again. Listen. Dr. Adadioraomma, by showing that the 40 states has leaders and the administrative borders, they are trying to fulfill the requirement of effective governance under international law to move from just a movement to a recognized government. These are achievements. Now, I am still going to give you another things that this government has achieved that the national organization never understand the roads of a new government, of a new country that lacks recognition. Once you declare a new country that lacks recognition, what you will do is this. You will start registering some things as an organization to keep it alive in a code that allows you to stay with the authority of that country as a country that's not under them, that are seeking for recognition. Not register the declaration, or not register the name USB. No. The things that are under USB as a country will be registered in every country as a group, as organization. That is how it happens. It doesn't mean that you are going to, but that is how you operate first. From there, to achieve your international recognition. Let's continue. Hear this.
Under the leadership of Dr. Adadioraomma, the government of the United States of Biafra, USB, has transitioned from a purely activist movement into a structured state in exile. By registering with the U.S. Department of Justice, FERA, in February 2025 as a de facto foreign nation, the USB has created a legal framework to appoint officials who act with the authority of a sovereign government. Here are the specific details of the ambassadors and the 40-state structure as declared on November 29, 2024. 1. The role of USB ambassadors. The USB does not just call them activists, they are referred to as diplomatic envoys or high commissioners. Their roles in Washington, D.C. and other world capitals include sovereign representation. They present the USB's Restoration of Independence documents to foreign ministries, arguing that Biafra is a restored state, not a new secessionist group. Negotiating accords. they are authorized to sign memorandums of understanding, MOUs. For instance, in Washington, they have offered the U.S. government permanent military bases and exclusive critical mineral/oil concessions in exchange for recognition. Consular services. They oversee the registration of Biafran citizens in the diaspora and the issuance of USB identity documents, which Dr. Orabuiz views as essential for de facto statehood. 2. The 40 state administrative divisions. To fulfill the international law requirement of having a defined territory and organized government, Dr. Orabuiz declared a 40-state confederating structure. This was designed to ensure that every ethnic group within the USB territory has its own administrative autonomy. Region. Primary focus in states. Administrative capital. Enugu, traditional capital. Core states. Include states like Agbo, Asaba, Anioma, Wari, Yenagoa, Dejima, Uyo, Calabar, Aweri, Aba, and Umuahia. Structure. Each of the 40 states is intended to have its own local governor and legislature, reporting to the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and the Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabuiz. 3. What the USB achieved via registration. By filing these 40 states and the names of the cabinet members with the U.S. government, the USB achieved the following. Legal immunity claims. They use these filings to argue in court that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa are sovereign leaders of a registered foreign entity, making their detention a violation of international diplomatic norms. Institutionalization. It prevents individuals like Ogachukwu Nkere from claiming leadership, as the US DOJ filings specifically list the authorized cabinet members under Dr. Orabuiz's declaration. The USB strategy is clear. They are building a virtual state on paper in Washington, D.C., so that when the political opportunity arises, the physical state is already legally prepared. Would you like me to find the full list of all 40 states, so you can see the specific names of each administrative unit? This video provides additional context on the formal letter sent to the Nigerian presidency and the administrative breakdown of the
Ijele wine, ọ na-enye m joy. Ọ na-enye m joy. Carry go, go on.
I said, I'm not
Your queen Gonia, I fear the one near letter Edre, Edre, Basra, Sabotua.
But the question is, after gonna banye, I say, in the head them.
That is the question.
After gonna banye, I think, I will make Christian, I will make Christian. It depends on the type of history.
In American,
a good history, bad history. I have gone out as into the good history. I have gone out
California in America. California in America. I've had Hernandez na America, Amambo country. I don't know what today, but about declaration. History case, this Roger repeats by Nebono.
Forever and ever, history will always remember you as somebody that acted as a rebel, as a puppet.
As a puppet.
Time Biafra declared their freedom. During the time Biafra people were looking for their freedom, where is your name going to enter? In the name as a puppet, in the history as a puppet,
as a rebel, as a loyalist, as a toil. Oh my God. Research ya na ebe ihe adịkwa ọkwa just jezie na common Google type Washington DC. What is government of USB doing in Washington DC? Ka nwoke ha na-eme. Go in there.
They will not go and research that and get it. Even when they see that one, they will do what? Eyes forward, eyes front. They will do eyes front and move out their way because they don't want to come and declare, they don't want to come and blow that trumpet that they saw something on. Totongo is actually doing a work. Totongo is actually doing something. Totongo is actually advancing, penetrating into that White House and the Pope. They will see that. Some of them will see that and they will quickly
And the no change, you go protest movement of IPOB to become a recognized state. UGO247, where's the government will not destroy IPOB? Ngozi is not destroying IPOB, rather the document of the world is destroying IPOB and calling them name.
Yes. In Orebo Kuporoku, not a work for the release of Mazin Namdekala Simon.
Yes.
But he has made it. Oh, the detaining of the two leaders. That the filing those, it has made it to be like violation of sovereign, the right of sovereign states.
Asking, but you warm now this morning, and when we over job. Now, when this woman who said, I talk lesser of what I do, now I see it clearly.
Yes.
Now I see it clearly.
Yes. It's a pity. UGO247, they want Ngozi to always be coming to social media and be blowing trumpet on the whole blow. All of them as well will carry that trumpet and come it live.
For those who now call for Ngozi arrest from Nigeria, can Nigeria German Ngozi arrest? Now Nigeria kre habo. Onye ya kpozi for Nigeria German Ngozi arrest. O na afọ na tupu carry on the si anu onu ya.
Mazi, in my open why Oji keep with this thing low.
Yes.
She really want to take these people unawares. Mananka I put as blue with trumpet and what do you think?
A man never you die for into Washington DC where what document here, but here let that was Biafra.
She really want to keep it low. Anyways.
No, the issue owner or dear Maka Madulo when exam pass. Okay, man, into exam head there. I want to now mark the results. So I want about the results now. The results I for now was hold on because open no hand a queer as on a to on. Open I want to be as one. So
this progress, achievements. People will still carry it and rubbish it. So I can't know about your own people. Let the results be coming from elsewhere. Just like in Kanye or social media. Oh, we have tweet here. Oh, we have tweet here. We saw it first from which guidance
from Nigeria newspaper. From Nigeria newspaper, yeah.
Yes, so Biafrans, you should understand this lady and follow her the way she is. She don't like coming out to be doing what? Opening up and telling you, I have done this, I have done that. She's not that type.
Yes.
Some of our leaders, they do that, but, that is them. But this particular woman now, you can see now from everything that is playing out, that she is doing a lot, but she hardly come out to tell you, I have achieved this, I have done this, I have done that. Because she wants a total freedom, total achievement, the 100% before she will come out. And all of them, in the 247, they will be disgraced on the day
I am even the disgrace is also coming from what I'm doing right now. Laptop, phone, you social media, you do 19 social media, man, cannot be able to bring things out. You know, government, my government again, simply be not the government. You know, does not belong.
I like it. Have you heard it now? Go and join here. No. Why have you go here?
Let him just type. Here you type now. What Ngozi is doing to the release of Mazin and Simon, but any the answer of Fulani.
Ndị Biafra ndị na-watch biko na-akụ n'aka na-enye n'ụlọọgụ ka anyị na-egosi na na-aghọta ihe a na-ekwu na-enye n'ụlọọgụ na-akụ n'aka n'ebe a bụ na-aghọta na-akụ n'aka. Maazị Ndewo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling back. Thank you. So see, ihe agbanaka dị eji enyele ya. The world I be n'ime ya no into digital. Everything is not into written note, into a written document. It's just that a small time you have to use to research and find it out. I want to play it fully without interrupting it, without saying a word, so you will hear it clearly. And except if call comes, I will pause. But if you don't call, I will not say a word. Allow you to play.
40 states as part of the USB's push for sovereignty. Under the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Orebweze, the government of the United States of Biafra, USB, has transitioned from a purely activist movement into a structured state in exile. By registering with the U.S. Department of Justice, FERA, in February 2025 as a de facto foreign nation, the USB has created a legal framework to appoint officials who act with the authority of a sovereign government.
Hello, good morning from here.
Hello, one name.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
One name, Good morning from here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have the mic.
Yes, so. As I said, I know more no you get a man. Can you move normal? Can you get something I greet you?
Yes, sir.
Biafrans are large, they can hear Mugi, they can name all Biafrans, they can name Mundi Kucharoku. Sima ambulance and ambulance. I can't be making it from Radio Biafran TV.
Yes, sir.
I'm making it from Radio Biafran TV. Biafrans all over the world, I greet you all. Hi. That would what I wish to say, and my president, my prophet, and my president, or Hamarike. Mazia Namnikano. Ofumba Johnny more fruit than a Biafra. See? Oh, yabo. On in Diro. On in Diro. She is so heavy. I want you to be so heavy. Almost go with even Nigeria government. As big as they are. Upon a Bonina. Only career, Anincha, or Marike stand strong. That will go right at the way. My dragon, the prime minister, Obatobie, our dragon, the prime minister, be strong. Can we special interest now to Afro Biafra, name Biafra, Dr. Ngozi name Oya Dragon, man name.
Osina White House, the Osina White House, Osina, what was in this?
Osina White House, good mama. My love, my hey, they put up with ya, I want you to have humble and let you know my phone of my heart.
Now.
Humble and let you know my mommy, you are one of my heart, one of my love of my life. You are love of my life, Chinmo. I love you so much, mommy. I bet you level where we are. Born the baby, but go for one night. Only you. Oh, this carpet. Hey, no busy carpet. Oh, we don't want you home. Oh, we don't want you home, hand. Then we have a hat. I didn't bottom. When I got no agro now, when I got a document, agro. See? Or Bogan, I like the way you know today. The person I go the document. How do you require? They are for one man. Gather this to know. Come on here. Come down this document. You must hear it. You must come and listen to it. See? All of them, all of them in our government. All of them, I didn't qualify in our government. All of them. Ma one in France. Ma all of them. How they do on our government? Yeah, one day educated people. Nearest all right. See the letter that she filed. All drop to Washington the table. And say it by internet search a funny document. See? Hana aqua yiri. Nigeria they are quoting. Hamara Nigeria Maradna. Now, I mention other Tangaza, that means
You
they are
have
giving us
mentioned
recognition.
Biafra, yes. You mentioned the declaration now.
All recognition I be high. About how much halfway here recognize the Biafra. Do you know? That's why. Yeah. Mazin Nan Canada. Mazin Nan can on one doctor. Yeah, doctor. Let me say that now. In the near Mazin, like Mazin Nan Canada and Dr. Mozart busy. In with a middle man. Guys, children communicate from. Our EPM now on communication to him. You see. Everything is way because onye ndụ ọ nọ na Nigeria peace na ebe ahụ anyị bụrụ na anyị ọ na ebe ahụ ka onye ndị pụta from Nigeria peace onye ndụ na-esi n'aka Nigeria pụta na anụ abụọ Nigeria na-enye recognition ozugbo efere ha nwere ibe na we recognize Biafra. So we pray that by next year ọ ga-achọtụ asatọ a ga-enweta recognition anyị then Nigeria dị n'anya oweme abam n'anya ome abam n'anya see.
There's no problem. We are there. We are the led word. We are here. Bringing it for them to know. It's a matter of time.
Noise. Thank you, Miri.
No.
You see?
Yes.
Yes. Like, I don't say it anymore. Hey, I can about one of our media water we na the EPM got that not got top open up Adrian Sam. Oh, yeah, top open up Adrian Sam.
I go to Brunne.
Our media. I want to do.
Yes.
I bring you be open in the group. When a woman from America arrives, in with the rise with a poor one, I'm going to I don't know why some people are still that in themselves. Hana that somewhere. So our DPM can have out. I did not see the light. I did not see the light.
If you are not seeing, are you not hearing what I'm playing out here?
Up here. Okay. Okay, I have a in the table. I come out here, Meroja, but I come out here, Meroja, what if I come out here, oh, my brother, I saw you. Oh, my brother, I think I come out.
Oh, Ipob no gen kere Ipob no gra iklem Biafra ure documenti o nda ha type online for boss declare Biafra na ja opo declare na here now. What are you doing here? Why you second o see aba nla die o diri onwe ihe what digital now one not digital. Yes.
Mother happen the congressman so yeah.
Congressman are type United States of Biafra declaration. Oh, my heart of government in exile. Head of government in exile under United States of Biafra we are declared by who by Ngozi. People go to the best. Congressman, your discharge here. Was it the gullible na Ngozi or na Nyemekwana na Ajireka congressman. Congressmen they are busy, so that because of that reason, doing things that matter so much to them that they are going to watch us on television. Yes. Imagine such a man.
Yes.
And people are clapping for him. My brother, we are on point. We are going home. We already
we are on point and we are moving forward.
We are already home. Already home.
Mondok na ona yemi ya wala kwenye ndopta. Ona yemi ya wala kama azu parliament ndopta. Ona hano document ya agreeba. Ona hano document ya agreeba. See? All presidents to go before them. All presidents to go before the world power when US. See? Are you hearing it? Okay. I repeat here for Nandeo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful one. Thank you. Let's continue. After playing, then we'll round up because
Here are the specific details of the ambassadors and the 40-state structure as declared on November 29, 2024. 1. The role of USB ambassadors. The USB does not just call them activists, they are referred to as diplomatic envoys or high commissioners. Their roles in Washington, D.C. and other world capitals include sovereign representation. They present the USB's Restoration of Independence documents to foreign ministries, arguing that Biafra is a restored state, not a new secessionist group. Negotiating accords. They are authorized to sign memorandums of understanding, MOUs. For instance, in Washington, they have offered the U.S. government permanent military bases and exclusive critical mineral/oil concessions in exchange for recognition. Consular services. They oversee the registration of Biafran citizens in the diaspora and the issuance of USB identity documents, which Dr. Orobuiz views as essential for de facto statehood. 2. The 40-state administrative divisions. To fulfill the international law requirement of having a defined territory and organized government, Dr. Orobuiz declared a 40-state confederating structure. This was designed to ensure that every ethnic group within the USB territory has its own administrative autonomy. Region. Primary focus in states. Administrative capital. Enugu, traditional capital. Core states. Include states like Agbor, Asaba, Anioma, Wari, Yenagoa, Dejima, Uyo, Calabar, Aweri, Aba, and Umuahia. Structure. Each of the 40 states is intended to have its own local governor and legislature, reporting to the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and the Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orobuiz. 3. What the USB achieved via registration. By filing these 40 states and the names of the cabinet members with the U.S. government, the USB achieved the following. Legal immunity claims. They use these filings to argue in court that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa are sovereign leaders of a registered foreign entity, making their detention a violation of international diplomatic norms. Institutionalization. It prevents individuals like Ogachukwu Nkere from claiming leadership, as the US DOJ filings specifically list the authorized cabinet members under Dr. Orobuiz's declaration. The USB's strategy is clear. They are building a virtual state on paper in Washington, D.C., so that when the political opportunity arises, the physical state is already legally prepared. Would you like me to find the full list of all 40 states, so you can see the specific names of each administrative unit? This video...
Let's hold it here. Okay, Nkele. The history has been carried you already. Nibo Nyori. It prevents individuals like Oge Nkere from claiming leadership as the US DOJ. You see that everything is, this government is, but that is why this one is not making noise. The government is not doing any noise. They are just focusing on the main goal. Silent destroyer. Chai. It is very bad to have a silent destroyer in your house. So it is very bad. Look at what the attack Oge Nkere Nemo. So the world has already known Oge Nkere. Now, no wonder Ojo Puzafia from answering okay, APM, no wonder Satina. Now I know. Now I know why Oge Nkere are removing answering APM now as a Biafra citizens. This is what is going on in America, is what I'm bringing to you. This is my findings on my own. I am not a cabinet member at all. But I am working, I am doing the work for the government. I'm going to YouTube more evidence. I don't want to talk without evidence. That is why I tagged all of them today. It's not my thing to be Adadioraomma. No, it's now with these documents. That's why I call them to come and listen. Now, Faurezia John their phone, type or Washington DC. What is Ngozi Orobuiz doing to the release of Mass Simon Nnamdi Kanu? Just take your phone, your Google, type, as I'm typing right now. Research. What Dr. What Dr. Ngozi Orobuiz is doing from Washington, D.C. Just type only D.C. from, in capital letter, from D.C. to release. I am doing it for you, okay, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa Njoko under international law. Listen, I'm giving the assignment now. This is it from area I'm searching for. Let us see. Or you're listening to what come outside right now. See it here as I type. It's already laid down story that is already there. Now let me play you this one I just type right now. Okay, no queer. Let me just play it for you from app that I use to research. This app is every month $150 every month, every 27 of every month. I have to pay for it. I am giving. So listen to Kenny Hornem. Listen. Now let's say to gear. Listen, Kenny.
In Washington, D.C., Dr. Ngozi Orubueze, as Chief of Staff and Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, is executing a sophisticated legal and diplomatic strategy focused on the principles of sovereignty and transnational repression under international law. Since the declaration on November 29, 2024, she has been working to turn the USB from a revolutionary movement into a recognized state in exile. Here is how she is using international law in Washington to pressure for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. 1. The sovereign immunity argument. Dr. Orubueze's team is filing documents with the U.S. State Department and the Department of Justice under FARA, arguing that the USB is a restored state. Under international law, they cite the Montevideo Convention, arguing that since the USB has a defined population, territory, the 40 states, and government, Dr. Orubueze's administration, its leaders possess sovereign immunity. The goal: to reclassify Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa not as terrorists or criminals, but as heads of state being held illegally by a foreign power, Nigeria. 2. Petitions against transnational repression. This is a major focus in D.C. for 2025. Dr. Orubueze is lobbying the U.S. Congress, specifically the Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission, to classify the actions against both leaders as transnational crimes. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, she argues that his 2021 kidnapping from Kenya was an extraordinary rendition, which is a violation of international treaties. For Simon Ekpa, following his arrest and 6-year sentence in Finland, September 2025, she is arguing in D.C. that Nigeria used diplomatic coercion to force Finland to prosecute a political leader. She is asking the U.S. to investigate this as an abuse of international police cooperation, Interpol. 3. Leveraging the CPC designation. Dr. Orubueze has been instrumental in providing evidence to the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, USCIRF. The result: the U.S. has maintained Nigeria's status as a country of particular concern, CPC. The legal leverage. She uses this designation to argue to the U.S. government that the Nigerian judiciary cannot be trusted to give Kanu or Ekpa a fair trial, as the state is an official persecutor of their people. This creates a legal basis for the U.S. to demand their release as a matter of humanitarian law. 4. Direct state-to-state offering. To gain the recognition needed to make these legal arguments work, Dr. Orubueze is offering the U.S. formal strategic agreements that only a sovereign government can offer. Military basing, offering the U.S. military rights in the Biafran territory. Energy treaties, signing future-dated oil and gas contracts with U.S. firms. The logic: if the U.S. accepts these de facto administrative filings, it effectively recognizes the USB government, which would automatically make the detention of its leaders an act of war or international kidnapping. Summary of legal tactics in D.C. Leader: international law argument. Current action in Washington: Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Extraordinary rendition and arbitrary detention. Demanding U.S. sanctions on Nigerian judges under the Global Magnitsky Act. Simon Ekpa. Transnational repression. Lobbying the State Department to pressure Finland for a political review of his case. USB state, self-determination and restoration. Registering the 40-state structure as a sovereign entity to gain standing in U.S. courts. The bottom line: Dr. Orobues is telling Washington that the USB is a paperwork-ready country. She believes that by winning the legal status of the USB in the US registry, she provides the diplomatic shield needed to force Nigeria and Finland to release Kanu and Ekpa. Would you like me to find more details on the specific US senators who have met with the USB delegation, or more on the sovereign identity cards Dr. Orobues is issuing to Biafrans in the US?
This is my program supposed to do in the evening time, but I just type what is in my mind. Go and research. Stop fooling yourself. This is a perfect approach to got a new country, and this man is for this one is not sleeping. She is not sleeping. I will not play it again because that should be our deep analysis in the evening time when we come back online. This is what this woman the world has seen what he's doing, because what it is legal in the eyes of the international community is useless in your own eye because you are a useless human being. These are pure truth. These are fact and figures that call for and pure answer that you need to know. Please, if you never like the program, please, I urge you to like and share this program, please. Make it go viral for Ndiosimi, for Nizamirians, for them to know. I have proved you how I type. I think what I type to get my answer. I don't just go there, no. I research, I go deep, then they start bringing, when they start bringing it out, once you put a small comment that goes to what is already there, they will bring it out. Are you not happy? Are you not giving love to USB government? Are you not giving a lot of applause for this government and what they are doing? You can see all diplomatic movement, all that they are doing is in America. Na agwaga na ngozi Orabeze so na ndị anwa wetara ihe eji wee put on Nigeria on a particular consign ọbịa ka ị na-akpọ Nigeria ka eje mee ya arrest ịṅụrụ rom isi n'ime etinye nri ị na-anụkwado ihe because of na ịma na-enwere document, ịma na-enwere history, na ịma na-enwere where you go and find out what he's doing. That is why you are making social media, disgracing yourself. Do you know that the international community are looking at UGO247 and say a madman? When international community look at what UGO247 is doing, they will say this person is a big fool. Oh, so you claim you don't even know what the government is doing. I have never been a party or a member of this government for once. But when I ask our DPM question, she know. I am not in, but I research what government is doing because I have been to politics. I have been to many things which I cannot be able to tell you. So power, yes, power pass power. You have had where they put Ogenkere name. As after the declaration, Ogenkere decided to walk away, start working against the declaration of Biafra, trying to change the date. The date has already been there. The date with video is what you're going to change. Oh, is it why Ogenkere is trying to distance himself from answering 8 p.m.? You know, onye also magi. Onye also mmea na nke ikpeazụ a. Onye mekata mechi ọnụ kwụsị, onye also mmea. Family gị niile ga-etinye ma ịgba ọsọ, ga-eji agba betting. Are you not listening to this? Listen, they do make I play it again because what I had, what government is doing, and what I told you now. You know, in a call na accusing social media. Anyway, Bobangozi Orabeze, the money na be the world na shock amara be here, and I type afia, afuzie ihe ọ na-eme. Ọ na-emaro. When you are going to the terrorists, the world will go and search. Can goes to terrorists. You don't get na be a go, no now. Ibon goes to the terrorists abu high no. It was here and dim near head type afia. Afan goes in the internet in Chagodenia. Afa Dr. Mother better than an archive in Chagodenia. I've got better than a gog in Chagodenia. I fear the Wikipedia in Chagodenia. Go and ask yourself. If boy for the word you type what goes to the better than a better risk or type boy and fear. Hey, this is a woman that make a green of instead of Biafra. Wow. Okay, this is Adisabo 2 as calling her this name. Are you not seeing it? The one is not even making noise. He just allow all of you to be making mockery of yourself because you know what he's doing. Because of what? She know what the game is all about. Eh? That is why you will know that the time we are into is not the time for pulpit. It's time for the Biafran, the real Biafran to stand up and take over from our government and support our government and chase away all these Janjaweed that are into this movement that we are into, who claim that fight for Biafra. Those are pulpits that are working under one Nigeria. These are those that are pulpits working under one Nigeria. Let me play this. I will not explain it more. More achievement of this government. Let me just play it. We're going to do analysis of it this evening when we'll come back. I already be here from 1 hour here. I will spend going to 5 hours here. Jesus.
To provide a clearer picture of the administration under the United States of Biafra (USB), here are the specific details regarding their identity card system and the proposed geographical structure. 1. Biafran ID card requirements. BRGIE. The Biafra Security Administration (BSA) has established a tiered system for identity cards. A key rule for these applications is that Nigerian passports are not accepted as a valid means of identification. General eligibility. Biafran origin. You must be Biafran by birth or have a parent who is Biafran. Ancestry verification. Your origin must be established within one of the 40 states of the USB. Referees. You must provide recommendation letters or referees from your kindred to verify your identity. Card types. Type A, regular, for Biafrans in the diaspora with valid local IDs, e.g., a US driver's license, who haven't yet contributed significantly to the movement. Type B, special status, for those who have supported the liberation movement financially, must provide receipts, or through service. Type C, official, reserved for BRGIE government officials. Type D3, undocumented, specifically for Biafrans in the diaspora who lack legal status in their current country of residence. Type D5, homeland, for those currently residing within Nigeria or the claimed USB territory. 2. The 40-state map organization. The USB map, unveiled during the 2024 declaration, departs from the traditional 1,967 borders and includes 40 confederating states plus a capital region. This structure aims to represent a wide range of ethnic groups beyond the Igbo heartland. Key features. Capital. The city of Ebube is designated as the capital. Geographic scope. The map includes the southeast, south-south, and parts of the Middle Belt. Partial list of states. Core southeast, Aba, Ebonyi, Enugu, Ikemba, Eda. South-south coastal Calabar, Akpakip Oro, Ikembo, Enugu, Itayaneng. Middle Belt, outlying, Igala, Adoka, Afemai Igodomigodo. Note on international status. While the USB has issued these documents and mapped these states, they are not recognized by the Federal Republic of Nigeria or any UN member state. Travel using a Biafran passport is currently not possible through official international border crossings. 3. Other recent achievements. Since the November 29, 2024 declaration, the BRGIE has also launched military IDs, specifically for the Biafra Liberation Army, BLA, adopted Biafra time, establishing a separate time zone to further the image of a sovereign state. Proposed currency, issued designs for both banknotes and coins to be used within the 40 states.
Do you hear this? We will come back in a time to do proper analysis on these two things I played last. I want to see how this government is working tirelessly, putting everything in order. The records are there. You see all the registration they are doing. The way are they doing it? In a country like America, where we have the power to do it. Do not be carried away. Do not be carried away. So my people, this is maximum going to 4 hours. I just came back from night duty and I'm sitting. This is 1 o'clock here. Then check how many hours I have to rest. And I want to still come back online. So my people, we must continue to do the needful. We must continue. Now you have had all this. Go and take your ID card. Prepare for your passport. The government is on the right track. No leave, no transfer. In USB, we stand. If you are not rejoicing to celebrate this December, I have seen a right to celebrate December. That is why I wish you happy Xmas. From me, from here, it is a wonderful day for now. Have a nice day. One love, my people. One love.